Yo, 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 what's going on, people? We're back right now, yeah. Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, champagne conversation, banter before bed. Again, don't forget, look for TJ Radio on all social media platforms. Your host, Juncle J, co-host, Jay Styles.
Hey, guys.
And we've got a special guest today. Look, he's grinning.
Yeah, man.
We've got Bigger DJs.
Yes. Bigger V in the building, man. Love having me. Love.
No,
All
appreciate
love.
for coming, man. On time as well.
I try break the stereotypes of black men. I try.
That's cool, man. We like to get interested in it, man. It's cool. I don't mind that, man.
I love that. I love having me.
So how's your week been so far, then, man?
Good, man. I can't complain. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm eating. And I'm not in a hospital bed, so we're good.
Even eating's a struggle right now. Have you seen the meal deal now?
What meal deal?
Tesco's.
It's gone up to £5.
£5?
I don't eat that nonsense anyway, so I don't care.
It's quick and easy sometimes.
Yeah,
It's cold food, though.
Yeah, true stories.
When you're a child, my son's gone. I couldn't bother to do his packed lunch, and he's passed saying,
Oh, yeah,
"Yo,
fair,
we take
yeah,
£3,
fair.
go and get it. It's
Yeah,
all right."
£5 now. It's not £3.
£5.
£3.
That's all like
£5.
builders' food and stuff.
I know,
don't eat
yeah,
that,
the
man.
construction workers,
Yeah,
John
that's
and
what
Dave
they
and
care
them,
about.
man.
Eat it or not, that's ridiculous.
True.
You can get more food. You know,
If you talk about
Morley's,
Morley's
you get
prices, then
chicken
yeah, I'll be more thing, yeah, but
Yeah, that's all he eats.
More chicken and chips.
That's
Sport
all
the
he
food,
eats
man.
every day.
It's sport
I
the
used to work
food.
for McDonald's and so
I
on.
used
So
to.
do that.
You know what? It's just my skin and everything. It fucks up, man, and my belly.
But balance the water.
Very true. Water is very key to everything. Very key.
So let's get a backstory then.
Yes.
Where else
You want to
you
know? Ask any about me while I'm here. Vigor V, as you know me. Got a YouTube thing called Vigor V TV. Talk about everything you can think about: relationships, homosexuality in the black community, all that kind of stuff. So check it out as well. I'm here.
What did you say about the black community?
I've done a video about homosexuality in the black community. We do all kind of stuff like OnlyFans and dating women with kids, all that kind of stuff. I like to talk about stuff that people don't like to talk about. That's me in
Hold on
general.
a minute, but you do the kind of pro-black thing, but do you date black women? Because I find that most people, men that do the whole pro.
I find that black women are only concerned when black men date women out of the race when they got money. What about the black men that ain't got money and dating outside of the race?
Whoa, is that too fast? Quickly.
Sorry, I found it interesting. Like I find it very interesting.
I like how he went around the question.
I didn't go around the question.
Very political.
No. We have to.
Yeah.
You know what? We have to digest everything, innit? So everyone can understand.
Yeah.
I like people to overstand and other people that understand to understand, innit?
No, you don't answer the question.
Well, this side of the room's a bit slow, so...
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Date outside of
cool.
your race.
Of course I do.
Excuse me.
Yes.
That's fair enough. I don't judge.
No, but
My mum's married to a white German man and has been for 20 years.
You know what it is, yeah?
Siblings. I can't really talk.
I find it interesting that not all, some women are triggered when black men are dating outside of the race. You know what?
Which white girl you're going for, though?
This is it. If you're going for like a how do I call it, a foreign Lauren, who's just literally after the cappuccino baby, then there's a problem there. They're the ones that like gel their hair, gold earrings, because they're kind of like it's a fetish.
Not really.
I thought sometimes they are. You know what I mean? They want the cappuccino baby and that's it. I do indeed. You know what? You have to go directly to the source. Call a spade sometimes. I think people are scared of calling. Very true. Very true. Hit me, please. Educate. Yeah. You know what it is, yeah? Like I feel some are concerned about black men dating outside of the whole black women circle because they got money. And they feel they're not going to enjoy the fruits of a man's labour sometimes.
I find that most women go for broke, most white women go for broke men. If you look at the hood alone.
What,
so
black sisters? The sisters, yeah?
Yeah, I just think black men just date white girls in general.
Question, does that offend you?
I personally wouldn't date outside my race because I want to empower my race. So I do find white men attractive. I think Justin Timberlake, amazing. I do... but in terms of sexually and stuff,
it's not your thing.
Turn me on. But also, I want to empower my own, you know. And I think that when I look around now, when I went to school, there's only that one mixed race person in the classroom. Everyone else was either black, white, Asian, or Chinese. And now more and more, you're starting to see mixed race children, which I'm not against, but I feel as though. I don't know, I'm proud of my
Of course, you have to be.
You know, I love black men. I think black men are they're the second most beautiful thing God made.
Amen.
Black women come first. You lot are the
Why did you come first, though?
Because we make you.
How?
Fair play.
Adam was before Eve.
I lie.
I don't believe in the Bible. So,
Okay. No, you said it on.
Well, so you said you're fasting though.
Yeah, but
Who
I
you
don't
praying
know about
to?
the Bible. I believe in God.
Yeah.
But I have my own perception on it. I don't really do the whole biblical thing. There are
Okay.
parts of biblical stories that I like and
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
can indulge in and believe in, but no.
Okay, fair.
But you sound like you're guilty for dating white women. I feel like when black
Guilty,
men go
guilty.
around the question, especially when a black woman asks him, they feel a bit like guilty, like, oh my God.
What's there to be guilty of? What's the
I don't
charges?
know. I don't know. I've got a black man dating a white woman.
But you said guilty like you knew the.
Yeah, like they feel bad, like they're letting us down.
No.
That's how I feel.
I feel men like what they like. And
Yeah.
we're in a society now where if a woman can adapt to your culture, what's the problem?
Big facts.
You know, what's the problem?
Yeah, but everyone, we're humans. We can adapt to
If
anything.
you can adapt, but if you learn it, but you have to understand if a black man's dating a white woman, most likely their kids are going to be mixed and they have to take half their culture, right? And understand it because the kids will come to you,
Yeah, but-
Daddy, tell me about Jamaican culture, tell me about this.
Yeah, but you have to understand.
Oh,
women
mummy,
run
sorry.
home more. So I think that mixed race children on a whole only
Yeah.
start to search for their black side
Yeah.
once they're out in society independently. Prior to that, women do the most educated.
And that's the problem there. Like the men should check.
But that's with any relationship.
But they
like,
should-
even if it's a black woman and a black man, I feel like women, we do more of the educated.
I agree with that. I ain't
so
gonna
it's
lie.
not about the colorism part.
Yeah.
I just feel like we're more intimate with our children in terms of having them.
And that's where the man needs to step up and understand the kind of woman he's getting involved with. If you're getting involved with a woman that's not going to impact that kind of culture into your kids, that's a big problem. And you should know that before you step into a relationship with anyone.
But no one knows until it happens.
So
We
why we
can
why
all do pro-black,
why
pro-white.
why are we dating then?
Because you're never gonna know until it happens. This is what the world.
When we're dating, we're like, I'm like, I like this, I believe in this, and this is what I stand for.
Yeah.
Are you with it or you're not with it? Then
Yeah,
if you're
but
not with
you're
it, fuck off.
and then you have
Excuse
a
my language,
child,
sorry.
And then everything.
That's
goes a
reckless
bit-
behaviour then.
Not necessarily. People change.
I've got no kids because I want kids badly. My dream is to have kids, right?
Yeah.
But the woman I picked to have kids is very vital to what I need to do with my kids.
Yeah, but then imagine if you stuck to your own, and I don't mean just colour-wise, culturally, then you're more than likely not going to have that problem. And that's another reason why I don't date outside my race, because I feel like my mum and my stepdad, I love him. He's my mum's got 9 houses. Like I've travelled around the world. Like he's a big contributing factor to where I am.
Where do you live? Sorry, what area? Not
I'm
for the
from
no.
South London now.
Okay, cool.
But he still struggles, and he'll admit it that he still sometimes struggles about the whole black and white. Even till today, my mum's backhanded him, not in his face. Like, don't say that, because he's like, oh sugar, oh is it? I didn't realise it, and he is. I do feel sorry for him. Whereas that, and you know, we argue about things in general when it comes to growing up children, but when you take away culture, race, religion, there's not much to argue about now. We can just argue about basic things, what school they're going to, what that. My stepdad has to be very careful the way he talks to my siblings. He has to be very careful.
Yeah.
Because although they are mixed race, in society they are black.
Facts.
Right? And he has to be careful how he, you know what I mean?
Conducts himself to a degree,
so
yeah.
he's quite submissive in the way where he won't battle my mum with that. But I know white men that have had mixed racial and that battle. So what? And it's just like, I don't want that. I just want to wake up in the morning. We both got this.
But wouldn't you have the same issue? Like if you was like dating, like I don't know, you're Jamaican, Caribbean, there's African. So you're staying into terms of a culture rather than the black community, because black is African, it's Ethiopia, it's a load of mixture of things, right?
Yeah, but I stick to my identity. So my identity is black, British, Caribbean.
So you only date Caribbean men?
I try to. I try to. But if I was to have a baby outside of that, I don't know how I would cope. Because, yes, I've lived in Africa. It's a beautiful country.
Well done.
Continent.
So, well, to me, it's always going to be a country. You lot can make them divisions.
Who's you lot?
For me,
Who's you lot?
For me, it's not.
It's a continent.
For me, personally, it's not. I will never separate Africa. That's a whole nother topic, why I see it as one. But I think that it still would, when it comes to who they are from the outside, your mummy and daddy look the same. Do you understand? So it's not going to ever be a battle in terms of what he felt. My stepdad struggles to understand my brother's hair texture, or struggles to understand him being called the N-word and the impact that has on him.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get
the
that. I hear
battles
that. I hear that.
of being stopped and searched.
I hear
He
that.
doesn't understand that being
I hear
pulled
that.
over. He couldn't believe that he got pulled over. Do you know what I mean? So
You know what it is?
there's
Because
certain-
they're going to lose white privilege. They're not going to have white privilege. And
But
obviously...
even till that day, he struggles with knowing what white privilege is. Because especially meeting someone like my mum, who's already established, already had businesses, already travelled the world, he didn't get it. But my mum's she's a pusher. You're telling my mum she can't get that job. Ha!
Fire.
Got it.
Fire
Do you
by
understand?
force.
So she's never allowed her colour to be a major issue.
Yeah, you can't.
However, she has faced a lot of discrimination within the workplace.
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
Right, let's go back in the time machine. Let's go back
I'm
story.
trying to sell my
No,
black.
this one, no, this one's like, bro. So,
Thank you, my man.
where you from there, Vigor, man?
Nigerian.
Nigerian?
Don't let the looks fool you.
Be Jamaican.
Who said? See, look at this. Look at it. See, this is the problem. Everyone listening, that's the problem we're facing. The Caribbean African divide is crazy right
No,
now.
Ghanaian parents are not as bad.
Huh?
We married into Ghana on both sides of my family. That's why I live there. We married into the Nigerian parents. No, Jamaica who?
That's the only thing I hate.
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
Jamaica?
Yeah, go on, hit me.
The whole Caribbean just thinks just Jamaica. That's it. There's other
Hey,
islands in the Caribbean as well.
Thailand, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamo. This one, Jamo. Yeah? Jamo. Huh? Jamo. Sinkis, Jamo.
I think Nigerian parents would be happier with you being in the more whiter circle than.
Yeah, you know why it is? I ain't gonna lie, because it's the culture mix up in it. Because the culture is very different, right? So they know that if you marry a Oyibo, white woman, white woman.
Wait, where Nigeria from?
Igbo land.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you marry a white woman, it's more your culture's more dominant, right? But if you marry like a Jamaican woman, it's a fight.
I never looked at it from
It's
that
a fight.
angle.
That's the only reason I have a beef with it.
That's really interesting.
Because it's the mixture of culture that they don't know where they stand because they're black, right?
But
Right?
Nigerian women are really powerful.
Exactly.
I've seen it.
And Jamaican or Caribbean women are very powerful as well. So it's the mixture of power there. No, it is. The culture is like the culture. So you're gonna fight between each culture, right? So they're like, where does the kid stand? Where do you stand? And that's the problem they might have. They're a bit hesitant sometimes.
So what was it like growing? Was you born in Nigeria?
I'm born here, so.
So what was it like being a Nigerian?
You know what it is? Like the times have changed because obviously, back in the day.
Wait, are you in your 30s?
I'm old, man.
No, I'm just asking you, because I'm back
30,
then, it's cool to be African, isn't it?
It was. That's what I was just about to come on to.
Yeah,
It wasn't a thing to be African or.
For my friends used to deny it, and then
That-
their mums would come.
God, fire punish them people. But yeah, it wasn't cool like
Were you
that.
claiming Nigerian back then?
Yeah, of course you have
Just
to.
ask him, just
Yeah,
ask him.
you know you have to, innit?
What
Like
area were you from?
born in Stratford.
Okay, so
Marcus
the area
School.
I was from was predominantly Caucasian
What area?
in my state. So I first lived in like Sydenham. I went to
Okay.
a quite white school.
Yeah.
And yeah, it wasn't cool to even be black.
Yeah, let alone
Like,
yeah.
like,
But
weren't.
they adopted and accepted the Jamaican culture more because it's
Oh,
more
yeah. And we came
media
here first, so they got a chance to understand.
to
and
try
know
to,
us. Yeah.
Cool as well, man. Like,
Whereas
obviously, 'cause
African
music as
singers-
well, innit? Like,
The music was
dancehall,
popping.
reggae.
I'm trying to say,
Yeah,
so it's
definitely.
still kind of a thing, right? Obviously now we're coming to 2023.
It's flipped now.
It's flipped
It's
completely.
flipped. Yeah, it's flipped.
Even the women are like they're looking for African men. They're looking for
Yeah,
their.
but
Oh God, where you there?
Because my family's always been 2 decades ahead of everybody
Oh
else.
seriously?
So my auntie got with a Ghanaian when she was in her early 20s. So
Yeah.
she had my cousin in the early 80s.
Mm-hmm.
My family was still a bit, but by the 90s, we were going back and forth. My dad said, don't play with my dad in a Ghana girl, Dead up. He's gone. My dad is on the floor, happy. Feels like he's in heaven, right? Going there, posing, doing up pictures. And now in the 2023, you lot all doing up. Do you know what I mean? It's really strange to me that people are so excited, however, I appreciate that people are adopting the culture.
We thank God for media, like it's pushed
That's
it out.
helped
It's
bring
pushed
the
it out.
world together. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's
It's
like
pushed
one
out
platform.
everything, so everyone knows everything now. If you want to learn something, you can go on the internet and find out what you want.
Yeah, Google's everyone's best friend.
You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? And even the white women you love, they're finding out how to cook jollof rice now.
I love.
You know the white women you love so
Tesco
much, like
selling it.
I
yeah,
love
the Tesco,
Yeah.
Why do I love white women? What was that?
So what?
No, he said I like white women. I'm not a lesbian.
No. I'm saying in terms of like, you know, your predominant followers, like, you know, for them.
So only child then, or?
No, brothers and sisters, they're twins, innit? Boy and a girl.
shut
Yeah,
up.
twins. Boy and a girl.
Okay then. So what was
Big
it like
love.
growing up in the household then? Trying to...
It was, I'm not gonna like deep story in it, we'll go somewhere deep in it because
Yeah, I know.
grew up in the council estate, grew up in Stratford Marcus Court, big up. And like early, like life hit me quickly, innit? Because my dad passed away when I was 9.
So,
Yeah.
man.
So imagine obviously backing in the provider, the breadwinner of the house. Then my mum she just had the twins, right? So we bought a house like somewhere in Ilford area, and we're just about to move. Then you find out your dad's dead, innit? It was.
He passed away here.
He passed away. He was on a business trip to Egypt. So imagine that I was there. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was there. Then I knock on the door. Then like police at the door, and they're like, "I'm just sorry to let you know that, you know, he's passed away." I'm just like,
On the plane?
no, he passed away there. Like he was
In Egypt?
In Egypt, yeah. He
Egypt.
come back. Yeah, he came back. Heart attack. Had a heart attack.
Oh, goodness.
So I remember my mum screaming. I remember the pain. It was crazy, and I think that changed me as a person for who I am now because it made me step up because my dad was there, and I was like,
A lot of pressure.
a lot of pressure, but
especially culturally as well.
culturally,
yeah.
everything, it's a sad thing to be in. Like, so I grew up in an environment where I just had to provide. I just had to make sure family are good. We thank God now that she's mortgage free. She's good, you know, like I provide what I need to provide for. But life is crazy. Like, what? Yeah, go on. Please, go for
Can
it.
I ask you a question?
Yeah, go for it.
See, in regards to your father's passing,
Yeah.
God rest his soul, why did you look down?
I'm not done. No. Respect, innit?
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought I was doing something wrong. I was
No.
like, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. Cool. Go for it.
Did they look at that as natural causes?
It's funny you said that.
Thank you.
Funny.
I love
She's on point, you
I
know.
am so cultural.
You know what? You're very cultural. You ain't got too many Ghanaians, too many Kwasias in them, man.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what it is? Because when you marry, obviously, as the woman, they look like, what have you done to my son?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm trying to
You
say?
kill him for that house, eh? You get the house and then you kill him, not even though
You know, do you see what I'm trying to say? So, like, right now, I don't even speak to their side. I've not spoken to them for years, like, because.
But they must have already been at loggerheads, because usually if the
All the
man
time.
goes with the woman that the family doesn't appreciate, she's already an outcast.
But we have to understand that mums and family, you're never good enough for their son.
Big facts.
You're
I've
never.
never had that problem.
It's true.
It's so strange. I've never had
All the
that
time,
problem.
you'll find.
No, I swear on everything. I've always, my partner's got to where they're ringing me and telling me I need to come to the house and cook with them. But that's also because I'm very good at being submissive. And I'm not here.
Key point there. Sorry,
Go
submission.
ahead.
Submission,
Look
right?
at me like that,
I love. I love. Submission is key to anything. Like, people feel submission's a negative word. It's not negative in any sense. Like, it's basically understanding and compromising, right? Would you not say?
No, I think to me, in a relationship, if we're talking about relationships between a man and woman, or between the mother and the daughter-in-law.
Either way, let's go either way.
Okay, so in a relationship, I just think it's about people knowing their roles. Yeah.
Facts. Yeah.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
So I don't mind if my partner tells me I can't wear this or I need to be at home, because I understand his role is to protect me and ensure that my dignity is at all times. And he needs to understand when I say rent is due. So I don't see that as anything. But between myself and like the mother-in-law, it's about letting her know that you can look after her child. But you also know that she's valued as well.
Facts.
I think when the girlfriend comes in and tries to act like she's better than mummy, then there's a problem.
Big problem.
Massive.
Big problem.
So I'll come in and be like, Mum, listen, your son's hungry, you know. We need some dinner. All right, come down. So I still let her know she's needed.
But then she might come to you and say, why aren't you cooking my man dinner?
Yeah, but this is, you should know where to tap in.
Facts.
So I know where to tap in.
Facts.
So I'm like, when I first met you, you was at mummy's house every Sunday. That hasn't happened for 2 weeks. So then I'll make the initiative. Do you know what I mean? Little thing.
Bridge the gap. I like that. I rate that.
I don't mind saying, you know, I don't mind.
Is it, auntie?
Because at the end of the day, she's not going to be here forever. I am going to be here for a lot longer than her. So I'm going to carry on where you left off.
True.
So I need to make sure, because I'm a mum of a child, and I want to know when I die that whoever my child is with is going to make sure she's got his back, his front, his side. Because I wouldn't rest easy. I know I'll turn in my grave.
Very rare nowadays, man.
Honestly.
Just on that, like we said before.
There are old-fashioned people out there, babe. There are. But anyway, your father passing.
Yeah.
You had to be the man of the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who's the father figure you're looking for then?
Me looking for.
Nine's a bit young. It's a very young age. When you
Very young age, and you know what it is like. There was no guideline. There was no practical book to say what to do. You just had to make sure your mum was okay. That's what I learned. Make sure she's okay.
Boys go on the road, don't they? Did you?
No,
take that path?
I'm from African background. I was more scared of my mum than the police. Like, I'll be very honest. My mum, and that's what kept me in line to today. Like, I'm not on any like that. I just earned my money honestly. You done what you done on the backside, honestly. Nothing too crazy, and done what you could do. You know.
Stayed in education.
Education degree. Yes, indeed.
Well done. So did my J year. So
who were you able to express yourself then? Like how were you feeling?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Very, very good question. I feel like back in that day, as men weren't very expressive. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Now, I think.
Not even now. Like, very real talk.
I
Like,
think you're not better now than then.
it's
You're
more.
socially,
It's socially kind of accepted, but being a man, like, I'll cry on my pillow sometimes. I didn't have time to cry out loud. You have to get on with it. Like, I watched. I think.
So did your mum.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? So imagine she had to.
Masculine of it was that just like shit.
It's just about
just get this shit together.
You can cry, or exactly what you said. You can cry, or you can get on with it. It's two options, isn't it?
Yeah.
And sometimes life is so fast, you ain't got time to cry. Sometimes you just have to get on. You have to get on with it, and make sure everyone's okay. Because as long as they're okay, that gives you faith to like kind of go on and do what you need to do. Like if you don't have that, then
So in your adulthood,
obviously
that's a lot of trauma,
Very
right?
big.
Parts of your father having to take the role of an adult, firstly,
big adult,
and of a carer, right? It's a lot of responsibility, and that can crack a child and damage a child very slightly. Yeah, so it doesn't ruptures it a bit.
Massively,
right?
yeah.
Did any of that kind of anger or resentment come out in your adult years? And if it did, how did you cope?
I think it came out more teenage because bear in mind, like God forbid, like what happened was my older brother. I'm not the oldest. I'm the oldest by default, right? My older brother,
How by default?
My older brother got cancer and died when
Sorry to hear.
you see, so
Cancer died when
I was 12 or so.
For goodness
See,
sake.
so my life is
trauma.
you see what I'm trying to say. My life. When people tell people about my life, like really,
Not to cut you off, but
go on.
like you lost 2 people by 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a question?
2 people,
Yeah, that's what I was going to because
family, close family members.
I know your family's probably religious. Did you ever question God at them times then?
No, I did at one point, but now I've grown in faith. Like I'm a very big Christian, right? And I know that like you have to understand that on earth it's a temporary place, and we're suffering here. Imagine you go to heaven. I believe in heaven. No, you can laugh at me.
I believe in heaven.
You know,
We all do.
yeah, but you know what I'm trying to say? Heaven is better than living on earth. Like, people are like, oh my God, please don't let me die. But you're going to heaven if you follow the scriptures and you lived a good life, right?
I think most people can understand death.
Yeah.
But we associate death with old age. So when that is severed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for instance, my son's uncle died a few months ago. 32 years old.
Young.
On his doorstep.
Rest his soul.
Random attack. Literally. Don't ask me. We're going to trial. The police have said there's no connection between them at all. Right?
Bad.
And even though he's that much older than my son's saying, but he's not even 60 yet because my nan's almost 90.
Yeah, wow.
And it's like, he understands if grandma passed, because grandma's lived her life, she's grown her children, she's got a house, she's living comfortably, but just in your prime.
It's a bit crazy.
That's a lot.
It's
so
a lot
although,
to take on.
we understand death has to come, it does get questions when...
You're thinking like, why?
I mean, a 12-year-old.
Crazy.
That. I mean, come on.
It is crazy. It is crazy. All I did, I vented. I used to love fighting. I used to love just,
Same.
just fight.
Same.
Do you know? Just that's how I used to release it.
I think the reason why, again,
Yeah.
a little back, the reason why I was excited for you to come to the show is because obviously I looked at your profile and then you had a t-shirt on, innit?
Yeah.
What t-shirt?
You had a wrestling t-shirt on, innit?
I love wrestling.
And that's what I'm saying. I come from the era, isn't it? So that was my escape, isn't it?
Yeah, you see?
That was my escape, innit? Watching people who look like me getting standing ovations, innit? Like The Rock, innit? Like a black man getting standing ovations, innit?
Yeah.
So that was my outlook.
big.
Black people on WWF.
What?
Oh yeah, no, there was a few. There was a few.
Booker T, The Rock.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
The Rock's not black.
He is
He's
black.
black, man.
He isn't. He's
from
from
black.
Hawaii.
He's the same. Iron.
He looks.
He's a bomber black.
I think his mum was black and his dad was
Oh,
small.
it's about The Rock.
The Rock,
Yeah,
yeah,
The Rock.
The Rock, yeah.
He looks more on the Caucasian side than ever will be black. Don't you dare insult my intelligence.
take. The Rock is black.
The Rock is a
How
black
can
man.
you look at him and you
He's
have
Samoan.
you're colourblind because there's no
He's
way
black.
that you can look
His
at that
dad's
man
black.
that looks more Italian than you.
Italian? No.
Yeah.
Now
He's not that
Italiano.
fair.
He's black, man. He's a black man.
If he's fair, if he's black,
You see,
I see myself as mixed race.
Oh.
Sorry, I
Rock's
don't know
a-
where we're going with
the
it.
Rock's a
again,
black man.
like, that was my
Yeah.
outlet. My outlet was either wrestling,
yeah,
hip hop,
same.
and football.
Same.
That was the outlet.
I
Generally.
think that was the average boy though.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you might
yeah,
have a bit of like the running.
Yeah,
or
cool,
something,
yeah. But that was the
era.
outlet.
Running was
From
boring
that.
to watch. I don't watch
What,
running.
athletics?
I ain't watched no running.
Nah, man.
Well,
Liver
I
Christie.
only
Liver
watched the
Christie back then.
200.
Michael Johnson.
I seen them on the TV. I'm not gonna sit there and
You
go
don't
watch it.
the relay.
Why?
What? No,
relay's
relay's
hard.
hard,
Relay's
relay's
hard.
hard,
Just
relay's
for the
hard.
gal them.
Relay's
Oh my
hard.
gosh.
Really
I'm
hard.
happy.
Ghetto then,
But
ghetto.
now
You not
it's
see that?
exciting because obviously
Literally.
Jamaica's are cleaning.
That's why you see.
Yeah, yeah,
I ain't seen no apps doing something
Oh,
mad.
Nigeria's running there.
Yeah, but you guys are taking records and stuff, so we just
Don't
sit
put
there.
him with us. please.
We why?
Chinese, I'm Jamaican.
Well,
don't do
the
that.
Caribbean culture.
No,
they're
don't
doing.
do that, don't
Why?
do
Why?
that.
Why? What's the
We
beef?
don't like being called Caribbean culture.
What do you
We
like?
don't like
being-
them being part of the
Why?
Caribbean because they're just
I
not.
don't understand the beef.
Listen,
You
what do
educate
they
me.
do? What music, food, nothing. There's no one.
Guyanese are big.
Rihanna's half Ghanese, you know.
Who?
Rihanna's half Ghanese, you know.
But who does she represent more?
It's irrelevant, she's
She
half
does
Ghanese.
represent us,
But,
my people.
It's like I cool. You're born English, but you don't rep England. You rep Nigeria more than England, don't you?
No, their football team is crap. Who does she represent?
No, I'll represent them because they're underdogs. I like the underdog story. I'm kind of like that.
Where they're underdog.
We qualified for World Cup this year? We ain't qualified for nothing. We're finished. We're dead out here. Like.
So you can't be under.
We are under. We getting World Cup,
You're
but
not
like, yeah.
underrated. You're just not rated because you don't play. Sorry, let me not.
I was offended by that.
I love it though.
You love
I
it.
love black men. Babe, I'm an advocate for black men. I love seeing you all run up and down like.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Quick
But
question.
yeah.
I just want to say, like, a first one congratulate you where you went through is like,
safe,
you
my guy.
come through
Yeah.
green out the
Safe.
tunnel.
No, but that was it. How did he get any therapy or anything? Sorry.
No, at that time, again, we was talking about therapy wasn't the thing at the time.
Yeah,
so
it was-
you just had to deal with it. Like my man said, there's like literally outlets.
So did fighting ever get you arrested?
One time was a big fight in 02.
Shut up.
Big up to Illa Rock.
Where?
yeah.
02?
Yeah, we got
You
in
must
big
be on
trouble.
20s by then.
02. Remember back in the day, Thai Silk days?
No.
Nah, no one go Thai Silk. Man, Thai Silk was crazy.
I didn't start going out till I was about 26.
Oh, see, I was out all the time, innit?
I was in
Big-
stupid
Yeah, what,
relationship.
mid-bar and that, yeah?
Yeah, bro. two on
happened?
20. Basically, you know,
2 on 20.
God strike me down if I'm lying. God strike me down if I'm lying. My friend, I'm a happy drunk. I'm a very happy drunk. Like,
Yeah, so my people
yeah,
are cocaine.
yeah, I'm a very happy
Yeah,
drunk.
yeah.
When he gets drunk, he gets very aggressive.
Oh,
innit?
I don't like them ones.
Yeah, see?
Superman. They think they're Superman,
Then,
innit?
yeah, I'm trying to say.
People like
Then we
that.
was going out, and there was a girl I was talking to. She wasn't on it. Cool. Then our cousin, there was Bear Brixton man there. We didn't know. we didn't know.
Well, they say, how you know Brixton guys?
We didn't know. And then we went there, yeah, and one guy went, "Oh, that's my cousin." He went, "No, leave her alone." And he just pushed him. And then my man fell onto the chairs, like back in.
So he was embarrassed, humiliated. Now ego's popped in.
And then before you know it, 20 man run up, and they had all their boys section in there, the place, innit?
Usually they carry guns as well.
But they're in the place, so like you get searched down before they come in. So it's just a good beating, innit? So we went there, yeah. Then 10 man must have carried him, fighting, and I'm like, shit. I'm just dead, and I see 10 man's running to me. I'm like, oh. And bare man, I'm dressed. I'm chinos on. Back in the day, you wear chinos, innit?
Yeah.
And my Vivian Westwood top on, my earrings. I'm cool. And I say, boom, 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 boom. Then police come. I was like, oh, okay. Then one guy snuck in a little pop. But obviously, you're getting banned by bare man.
Yeah.
But thank God I didn't hit the ground. But then he banned me, and I saw him run up to the. Like, when
Yeah,
police came.
that's something I would do as well.
You
I'm
see,
not
yeah,
really-
yeah. And then obviously I saw him, and I said, "What?" Ran up, bam.
But the
Police
police-
said, "Yeah, and then, yeah, you're nicked."
Yeah, you're Nick, mate.
Imagine, I was nicked. I was like,
Did they,
Blue
yeah,
mattress.
press charge, got anything?
"No." But I was in
would've got
handcuffs, and it's like, "Oh, we can't find the guy. We'll let you go." I said, "Thank God," because my
anything.
mum
Did you go to
found
the
me.
police station?
No. I was
Have you
walking
ever
up.
been to the police station?
No.
Oh, you're better than me. I've been arrested.
good,
for
No. I try not to get into that
Don't get the
situation.
system, man.
Yeah, I'm not in that.
When I was younger. I
What'd
mean,
you do?
I've got a clear DBS.
Yeah.
Because I will send someone to your house in a white van. Yeah. And you will be dropping those charges.
Wow, you live mafia life then,
Not
yeah?
really. I'm just very well loved and I don't pick on people. So I have
okay.
people that will, do a lot.
Fair.
for me.
That's love.
But the police station's not the one, babe. Don't want to go.
I'm not really on that. man.
Awful.
I'm trying to make some legit money, so I can't really be in the.
Well,
know.
you can. Well, if you're smart like myself, you get NFA'd, and you have no. I've got my DBS is crystal clear. There's nothing on there.
Thank
Apart
God for
from
that.
my name, my address.
I just know, just on the
Yeah,
advice
hit me.
again, there's a lot of, especially black children,
Yeah, yeah.
growing up no fathers whatsoever in it.
Yeah,
What advice
yeah.
would you give them, man?
It's hard because, you know, the area we're living in right now, there's a lot of stuff to see on social media. There's a lot of bad role models in it. Like, so I have like a younger brother, like he looks up to all the young NBA young boy or NBA young boy.
NBA
I
young
don't
boy.
even know the name.
All
all these-
Kodak.
Yeah, you see? It's
I
bad.
just like, I listen to how many brothers fell.
You
victim
can imagine.
in the street, rest in
Actually, you
peace,
could
yeah.
hear lyrics and stuff, yeah?
And I was
Back in the day.
kept them days,
You see?
and I knew
You see? So I think
every word.
there's a lot of, I don't know, I think for men now, men are very materialized on their status. So men are like, okay, you're a man based on your material status. And that's not the case. And a lot of men are falling into that trap where they're like, oh, your car, your clothes, your this. That makes you a man, but they don't. Yeah.
Sorry to
Go on,
interrupt
hit me.
you. I do feel it, right? So I was brought up comfortably, not rich.
Mm-hmm.
So I come from old money. So my dad had like a 42-gram medallion. Look at my nipples sticking out. Sorry, that's a bit inappropriate. So they don't. Oh, go away, Ivan. You could have told me. Yeah. So, and one day he just sold it.
Okay.
Right. Sold all his jewelry.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to put me in private school. He wanted to make me travel a lot. So that's
Right.
the money I come from.
Yeah.
And then once we start doing more, we can get more, like the odd Gucci or the odd this or the nice car.
Yeah.
But you've got to understand, while I'm doing all this, I'm driving past blocks, Tower Estate, and stuff like that. So when they then get money, remember, when they from 1 all the way up to 12, they couldn't have the bog standard Nike and Adidas and just the night tracksuit. I mean, the good night tracksuit is about £200 now.
Yeah, now it is.
So when you do get money, you get carried away. And there is a saying that poor men spend more money than rich men.
Facts.
True.
Facts.
And what
Facts.
it is that you're just trying to cover that lack. You're compensating for the lack of what you don't. So I've got a friend, love him. His watch costs about 60-something grand. But your mother lives in a cancer estate.
And this is...
My uncle was a footballer, you know. My uncle paid off half of my mum's football. Don't play. Listen.
And this is the, sorry to interrupt, this is the point I'm going on. Like, this is the point I'm going on. Like, a lot of men don't know how to be men anymore. So you're saying about your guy, I don't know his name.
No, but I don't know,
it's
this is old. New money makes people go mad. They don't know their priorities.
New money or old money, like you have a family and you have a mission to complete, right? Priorities. Simple as. That's all it is. And you have to understand your priorities before anything in this world. So you can go, but
could you imagine never having it? Never having the latest iPhone. Even having a phone that you have to answer your call like
so
that.
what? So what?
Yeah, but you don't understand the psyche. It's like if I gave you a plate of food right now, you had a meal earlier, you're gonna more than likely gonna eat that slowly. Imagine not having no food.
And
you're just wanting to.
And that's mindset then, because you know where
It
you
is
come from and
mindset.
you've not had it. So you have to understand, you have to rationalise that plate because you don't know where your next one's coming from.
The way most of them are getting their money, it's all right. I want to gun a man down for it. I'll rob a man's house for it. And do you understand? My mum had to save up money because she worked. Do you know, me and my sister, my mum, as we're getting older, my mum started to feel more and more guilty. We would go away every summer. One time my mum left me in Spain by myself with somebody for 4 weeks to go on a course that they sent her on. Yeah. I remember when we went Napa, I forgot what year it was. It's probably 2002.
Yeah.
Or 2001. And So Solid were out there. Do you know what my mum was doing on the beach? She pays for a suitcase just to have her marketing in it. So someone like that's not going to want to work that hard and buy a pair of Gucci's.
You see?
Because that's going to go out of date tomorrow.
But why was she on the beach doing that? Why? Because of you, right?
She's thinking about some. No, because she worked hard for it. If she was robbing, man, she probably wouldn't. Because all you got to do is grind on the street for 10 weeks, take a flight, spend all that money, come back again, grind again for 10 weeks, as where someone like that had to. Do you know what I mean? I can't find the correct.
I know what you're trying to say. I understand what you're trying to say, but
if I knew I could rob someone tomorrow for 50 grand, and I knew if I spent all that 50 grand, I could rob someone else tomorrow. Yeah. Why would I care about that money? Whereas if I've got to work for 56 weeks, 9 to 5, for the same price, why would I go spend that on fuckeries. That's my blood, sweat, and tears.
Depends on what you're getting the money for. If you're getting it to stunt, if you've got family, regardless of how you're getting your money, you'll still be thinking, you know what, I need to make sure they're okay.
Money can't always be split legitly though, spent legitly. You need receipts. You need
to wash it properly and do what you need.
No. Stratford's in the house.
You need to do what I'm trying to say here. The end points.
I'm lost. I'm gonna
You have to do what you want to do for family, right? So if you're getting your money, however you're getting your money, you're doing it. What's the reason you're doing it? That's the main aim you have to think about. The main question you have to ask yourself: what am I getting this money for? It doesn't matter.
I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
It
It doesn't matter if you didn't have it or not, but you're getting it right now, right? Yeah. Right. Current situation, you're getting money. Okay, cool. Do I have a family to take care for? Do I have a empire to build? You're not thinking that. You're going to think, I have to get the latest car and stunt. What for? For people on Instagram to like your post.
Yeah. Basically, all it is a separation of wants and needs in it.
That's
it,
it.
isn't it? Wants and needs in
That's all it is. And
do
I
you
think,
need it or do you want it?
Do you
That's
see?
The thing, isn't it?
No,
and
you need shelter in it. You need shelter.
Thank you. Facts. And you know what I question?
You don't need a Ferrari.
You don't. And you think to yourself, when you buy certain things, am I buying it for myself? Am I buying it to impress other people?
I think people that never had.
All the time.
They're trying to fill a hole, a void.
Of what?
That's what it is. I never got what I want subconsciously. I never got what I want, and now I'm going to get everything I never had and more.
But that should be the victory in itself that you've achieved that. So what's next? You're trying to impress other people that don't give a fuck about your life.
Sometimes it's just within.
Yeah, when within, you should feel happy. Then next mission. But then you're trying to impress people that don't give a fuck about your life. They don't care about your personality. They don't care.
These broke girls as well.
Oh, don't let me get onto that one, please.
No, it's true.
Don't let me get onto that one.
That's what the youngest is.
Don't let me get on.
Doing crime to impress these broke girls.
Don't let me get onto that one. I could go dissertation on that.
Go on. Jay's tickled a button.
No, but yeah, you triggered me now because most of these girls got like £500 bag.
Do you see what I'm trying to? Do you see what I'm trying to say? And it's all to keep up images as well. My man does this, and there's the whole Valentine's thing as well.
Talk to them.
My dad used to be like, "Me not do batty man dear." Still buy my mum balance. It's good because she did it.
You see, and that's the problem. Like a lot of people, a lot of women now. Some, not all. Some like the material gain of everything. Like, what's the man's material status? But they're not thinking like I said in my thing. Like the way you conduct yourself as a woman is the reason I will take you out. The way, like, imagine like you're going out. When I go out on dates, people say, "Oh, I make a woman pay half," because if I'm dating every date, God strike me down if I'm lying. Like,
I'm too old fashioned for that.
Do you see what?
My dad would never
Do you see?
Make my mum pay for it.
And that's your secondary socialization, and that's fine. But you have to understand.
I'm too old fashioned.
You have to understand the man's point. It's all. A man has to be tactical in what he does in life because listen. Let me learn this because we suffer more from it. We pick the wrong woman, you take half our money. We do this, we suffer. We don't see our kids. You get custody.
Wow.
No. Listen. No.
She can rise my granddad's age group out of the
No, but then.
I could never. If my son came back home to me and said to me that he made a woman pay for half of her food, I'd be extremely disappointed.
Hold on. But for example, I've been back before. I've taken a girl to a nice restaurant. The first link.
Yeah.
And got nothing the next thing in it.
No, but I'm saying
that's what I'm saying.
Have a budget and stick with it.
You know what? Let me learn this, yeah. So I don't mind. It's the way you conduct yourself on a date as well is very key. So if you conduct yourself in a way, cool, I can see you're not on just a smash and grab, let me get money and take pictures of my food and put it on Instagram. Cool, I'll pay for it. However, it's offering. I've been on dates, I've organised everything, right? If the woman goes, I'm getting 4 drinks in now and you're not offered, let me get you a drink. I'm not going to take you seriously because I'm trying to build something right now. You want to be my wife or you want to get fucked? Which one do you want to do? Simple as. It's true. But you know why? It's all, sorry. It's all transactional because if you're going there, showing up looking pretty, not offering any conversation or any insight into what you're trying to do with me.
But you should have had a conversation prior to that day.
Facts, you should have. Yeah, but there's a lot. In person, exactly. Yeah, but we have to understand a lot of people, men, are not intellectually clever. They look at women visually and go, "Oh my God, look at her bum, look at her breast and face. Yeah, I want to meet her, I'm going to try to fuck her." So they have a transactional experience now where I know that you want to have a date and I'm going to do the chivalry and everything you want, but I'm going to try to fuck you. So he'll have an apartment backed up.
Do you tell them prior that they're going to have to pay for half their day?
No. Like I said, it depends.
Huh? It won't happen.
But bear in mind, we look at the core of a date. Why are you dating me? Why are you coming to see me? Because
I think that's my dad would shrivel up right now.
Listen.
I just need to, do you know what? Give me my dad. Even though my dad used to beat up my mum very badly, give me him. My dad would come in. You don't all wait for these dates. My dad would come in with a diamond ring for no reason and give to my mum.
Question. No, question.
Make me pay for a date.
Question. I got something for you. I got something.
I wouldn't even let a man suck my pom pom.
Do you see? But then a high value man would just go get another girl then.
Well, then that's
See what I'm saying? But that's all.
You want that old fashioned experience, but you lack the old fashioned way.
But you want the old fashioned behavior, but not giving the man the old fashioned behavior as well. You want old fashioned treatment.
I'm old fashioned through and through. In general, I'm old fashioned. That's why I can't find. I'm finding people like you. Very backwards.
What's people? Let me land this. I want to land this. What's people like me? People that don't take any girl out for a date because.
Well, then don't take.
But the thing is, you want. Yeah, go on.
My advice to you: if you want the old-fashioned way, court a lot longer. Spend more time on the phone with this girl, although she's visually attractive. I've been on a date with a guy that we were speaking for weeks. Where I'm all falling asleep on the phone with him.
How'd that work out?
Well, he was very naughty.
Very naughty.
He wanted to go to prison, and I don't stand up for that. But he's gorgeous. I'll be with him till today if he never went there.
Do you see the correlation here?
Right. But for me, it's not about if relationships end up expiring. It's about how we start off. And I start off as a lady, and I expect my partner, my future partner, or a potential to start off as a gentleman. I don't think that you are going to find the woman that you want. Remember, you want an old-fashioned woman. So if you ask me to pay for half the date, do you know what? Because I'm so bad, I'm a bad gal. I'll pay for the whole thing and cut. Right, that's me showing you that you are beneath. I'm treating you like my son. You're a boy. So you know what? I'm going to treat you like a boy, and I'm going to pay for the whole thing. You'll never see me again. You see, an old-fashioned man, he should see me pick up my bag and tell him to stop.
So if a man pays for a date, it means his morals are in line.
First of all, I'm not going on a date with you if we can't.
Well, let me land this. Hear my thing. So you get on. You're talking beforehand, right? Yeah. And obviously, you get on your vibe. You're like, okay, babe, let's go on a date now. And you're going to base his moral alignment based upon if he pays for the whole day, right? Yeah,
but it's not.
That doesn't really
You're seeing it. You see, you're seeing it. This is why I love old-fashioned men. You see all them white Birmingham boys, the Craigs and all them. They're old-fashioned. It's not. The woman don't. For me, if I want to get money out of a man, there's many ways. I could play your game. Pay for half of the meals. Pay for the flats. Pay for. And still try and get money out of you. That your test means nothing. That test to me, see, even the way a man pulls out his wallet, or even the man suggesting where we could go, even the whole man initiating the date, you're showing me you're a man. It's not about a money thing, because I would never leave my house and sit with no man and not be able to pay for my own food anyway.
Wait, do you offer to pay them?
Yeah, but I do it as a test.
Okay.
Oh, so wait. Sorry. So
I'm trying to see if you're a man.
Oh, okay.
Wait. You said that, guys, carry on.
There you go. So you don't like him testing you, but you like to test the man. Why?
Yeah, because I want to see if you're a man.
So
the moment if you say yes, I'm like, all right, I'll pay for all of it later.
So your definition of man stands the test of time, right?
That from beginning to end.
But you're disregarding the man for testing you to be if he feels like you're a woman to a degree.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make any sense, though.
I didn't say we're not talking about who. We're talking about who you're making pay at the end. My thing is the end result.
But you just said the test. The man
you're
spoke.
Not testing her because you're making her do it.
No, but the man also has the end result. You just said what's the end result because we'll see if he pays first. So the man's thinking, hold on a minute.
You want to see if she's basically a gold digger or not. That's not a good way to find out if she's a gold digger.
It's not a case of a gold digger. It's a case of like, I understand that you work hard for your money. I understand that I'm in your presence. I'm here because I want to be on a date with you. Fuck everything else. I'm here for you. So I'll pay for what. Wait. Let me land.
Too into money. This is why I like old school men.
No. So you're not.
When it comes to their girlfriend, see their wife. Their mum comes first. Their children come third, and the wife comes second.
You're not listening. It's not a case of money.
It is with you, with your personality.
You're not listening. Then I'll try to break it down a bit
ahead.
more. Okay. It's always about principle for a man. A high value. It's always about principle. It's not about money. I can spend money on you because I feel that your presence and what you offer me is fantastic. I'll spend money on you. I spent money on my mum. My mum is mortgage free now. So it's a case of, are you someone who's going to be in my life and is worth my time? Because time is not refundable in this world. So I'm not going to give you time and not be, look at my, how many man, wait, let me land. How many simps are taking girls out and nothing's come of it?
Oh my gosh,
How many?
Who
How many?
cares?
It's
But
a
no,
reality.
no, that's-
It's a reality though. But
Yeah,
I know you don't
the thing is,
care.
you could take me out 100 days, we fuck every day for a year, and
Listen,
then the year
listen.
after that we're not together.
I know,
So what?
I know you don't care,
It
but
happens.
I know you don't care, but it's a reality, and a lot of men
Well,
are
then
waking
why
up,
don't you lot
awaken.
choose your women better then?
Because-
Nine times
look-
out of 10,
Where do we go to find good females then?
You know what it is? Like what she kind of answered the question. You just said that you can go on a date and pretend and put on a mask, right? So you have to
you don't
break.
have to do it. You don't do it on a date. You can do it.
Yeah, you could
Once
do.
you're fucking, you can do it. Where you
Well, either
cheat
way-
with your mum. You know, personality is going to come out in the end.
In the end, right?
And making her pay for a meal is not going to show anything, as far as I'm concerned. That's a weak test. Me testing them,
So why does a man paying on the first date going to show you then?
it's just because you're ensuring that I'm okay. I'm not expecting you to pay for my Uber. I'm not
No,
expecting you to pay for
but
me
you
to get
just-
there.
but you
to
just
pay
said-
for my meal. That shows. That's what a man's supposed to do.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
Sorry, can't,
If
You're
you want
providing.
if you want to take a girl out, you
Yeah.
are taking the girl out in it, so you are leading the way.
Yeah, if I take my girl, I'm paying.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
so
take
if
my
I'm
girl
taking
out,
the
I'm
girl out,
paying.
yeah, I'm
I'm
taking
paying.
you out in it.
But
That's
it's
a
not.
good
It's
point.
not by force though. They don't tell you to come out. So
But
if
why
I
would
go
you
to,
tell
if
her
I
at
go
the
to,
beginning,
if I-
have you got your money? You're gonna take me to the Shard. I might not have Shard money.
but what girl will say no to Shard though? Not have Shard money. What
I don't-
bare girls are living beyond their means,
would
and it's
say,
like
yeah, but we're going on the average female. If you said to me, let's go Shard,
Mm-hmm.
even though I know you're gonna pay for the meal, I'm saying nah.
that's good, and that's what that's
Cause
that.
I
and that-
can't take. Could you imagine when I say to my mum, you know what? The bills come up to 50 quid, and I've only got 400.
You know,
in the can.
I rate
Are you
that.
mad?
What's the worst date you've been on?
Oh,
Oh, he loves it, because he feels like he can top everybody.
Yeah, I know.
Worst date.
I know.
again, like I always vet beforehand, but the worst date, fuck. I think it was one day I was just trying to be an old school romantic, and we were talking. This girl was legit, and oh yeah, I believe in that. You know, we should work hard both for money. Cool, money again. Oh shit, that's a very interesting question.
That's why I don't like Siri, mine was off.
Yeah. So went there, booked the whole venue, bought 4 round of drinks. No, thank you. Picked her up, dropped her home. Like, no, thank you. No.
That's good. That's it. She would never get that again. Do you know that's even more?
You see?
That's more hurtful.
You see?
If a man took me out on a date, all went well, he paid, and he never called back my phone again. Do you know what that would do to my inner soul?
And that's what I done.
No, but he might think like, raw. Forget all these females because that's a painful experience for him, isn't it?
It was.
To a certain extent, he's
It
wasting
was.
time,
It
he's
was.
wasting
I was
money.
more disappointed because
You
I'm thinking
are.
to myself like
And he's
because
genuinely a good guy.
exactly, and that's why I'm thinking to myself like I always learn it's like women like nice dickheads,
Big
nice
facts. Yep.
dickheads.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
the best way to put it. They
Well,
don't-
I've been fine because all I've dealt with is attempted murderers and drug
do you
dealers.
see? So like in
and
bet-
they're dirty.
See, in between-
Where are you? I'm coming to break your face.
but why would you go back in there? If you know you
Because
experienced.
in the beginning, they don't act like that. So my ex-partner, he came out for attempted murder, and he was
Wait,
in
hold
therapy.
on, wait. Before
Yeah?
he came out, did you know he did that?
Yeah, no. So
So
he
that
told
must be
me,
a red flag
but
already then.
wait a minute. He had a job,
If I
and he
talk,
was.
I'll be
I
in
saw
trouble.
his paycheck on my lab. He was getting really good money for what he was doing.
What was he doing? Oh no, you
He
can't
was
say that.
working in an outreach program
cool.
for vulnerable people.
Cool.
And he got that. I don't even know how he got the job, but I wanted to actually work there to get some experience.
But it sounds
right?
like so you can't. You said really good money, so you can't
No.
find. It seems like you
When
like
I
a
mean
bit of
good
money.
But like he's come out of prison and
Yeah.
he's doing well. It's not my good money. For himself, it was good money. For coming out at a charge like that and getting a bloody
Fair,
job, you're not
fair.
going to get a job in McDonald's
Very
cooking
true.
burgers.
Very true.
Yeah,
very
let's
true.
be real.
Very true. Very true.
Right? He had a routine, he had structure, he had someone calling his phone twice a week, a therapist because he knew that he had some form of ADHD. And the first few months, I was like, he inspired me to even go and get therapy.
Fair.
Hey, Kilo Shelle. Listen. Let's have done it there. It wasn't good. It
Okay,
never
cool,
ended good.
cool.
All them murderous antics that you had,
Yeah.
that I felt like you'd forgiven yourself for.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm forgiving you because you've forgiven yourself for such a terrible crime. Came out. And I was like,
So Vigo, in
Yo.
terms of female, what's a non-negotiable for you then?
Non-negotiable for me. Ooh, there's so many. There's so many, man.
Break it down, my brother.
Like I said,
Break
the
it down.
one for me, obviously as a man, you're trying to build in it. You're trying to not build. You're trying to subtract from me. I'm not on that. Like like you're trying to subtract in terms of my time and my money for uselessness. I'm not on that. If you have had sex with someone I know, my friend, close friend, can't run. Because you know why I say that, yeah? It's not insecure. You know, it's not insecurity thing because imagine you're gonna marry this girl, right? You'll go to
You see the best man.
I've seen that, and that film pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. It got me heated, man. But you know what fucked me off with best man? That he knew from time, and it's your boy. You never told your boy for how many years? That fucked me off. But it's a case of you go to the altar, next man is to smash your wife and just useless her and send her home.
So your girl can't be known in your circle?
Nah, that
No,
can't
no,
run.
no,
That
you
can't
sit down,
run.
you sit down,
That
cool.
can't run. What else?
Yeah.
Smoking for me, I can't. Like, if you're like a
Weed
head,
or cigarettes? Or vape?
a weed, to be fair, because you know why? Because you'll be calling the dealer. The dealer will come over. You ain't got the money. Alright, it's just there chilling and smoking. Before you know it, we don't know what goes on. All that kind of man coming to your house, that's a bit mad. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, just dropping off and coming. You ain't got money, no problem. Let me chill for a bit. Come on, man. Let's be real. You know what it is? Yeah, it's never about, for man them listening. It's never about insecurity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my man said, it's like, you got a good car. You know the car's got security on it. It's got locks, everything. But I'm not gonna keep on leaving it a place where people can break into it.
Big facts.
You're not gonna, are you? It doesn't make any sense. So for me, all them things where it's liability, again, man them as friends. Like if you got man as friend,
Oh.
I'm not on that. Like, it was.
Oh, that's my older.
You see what I'm trying to, bruv? You know what it is, yeah? If you got man them as
Most of
friends.
my friends are men. I hate that line. Most of my friends are boys.
And you notice how they tell you straight up from the get-go.
Yeah.
Because they want to see, they're trying to test your line to your resolve to see how they can get away with that bullshit.
Because I know for a fact, at least one of them guys that my friends is piped.
Huh?
At least one of them
He's
guys.
trying to, and he's one shot away, and one Uber. Oh, where you at? I'm going to pick you up. He's one call away from smashing.
Yeah, that time phone call.
Can you imagine? I remember back in the day, big up Illa. Come out, pipe these two girls ages ago, 2012. Come to the yard, finished. They caught up on their phone. Next man's at like 2 blocks away picking them up. And that's how God strike me now if I'm lying. This is the reality we're living in,
I understand that.
You see what I'm trying to say? So
that.
all that stuff, there's always a man there. You know what? If the man's there, he's providing a role that you should be providing.
Big facts.
So he's trying to, need help fixing your kitchen? Oh, come there. I'll do that. So come on, man. I'm not on that because it's too... Before you know it, she's talking your business to the next man as well. Going, we just had an argument this day. What do you think about this? Oh, why do you need advice from next man? It's like me going to my girl.
What happens under the roof stays under the roof.
I like
that as well.
Man. Don't go to and then tell him, and then before you know it, he's got inside information to tactically think, how am I going to get into the panties?
Do you know what? I learned that the hard way, though. I think that comes with age. Because when I was younger, I would go to brothers, cousins, male friends and friends. But then you grow up and you think, who's been in a relationship the longest that I know? My mother.
Facts. Always go.
And that's who I go to. I know that most of us don't want to go to our parents because they judge us. So even like my ex-partner, I didn't want to go to her. And it's weird because when we split up and I said I'm not going back there, the last time, she said to me, do you know what, Jay? I actually felt like he was actually going to kill you. I don't know what it was, but inside my gut, I felt like he was going to kill. So I couldn't go to my friends.
Yeah.
I couldn't go to my mum, so you end up dying inside. So don't get, remember, you
place.
lot are a bit different from us. You lot just do the whole argue, run out with your mates, and you don't talk about that. We run away from it, and then it's like, what's wrong, Jay? Oh, no, because women are more intuitive than that. Yeah, we are. And it's like, no, don't worry about it, girls. And the more they say, what's wrong? Your eyes start to well up.
Yeah.
You get really hypersensitive. So it is hard, but I would tell all women, but I have that role model. If you don't have that role model, who are you going to go to?
But it's a very dangerous game as well, because you know what? Like, if you keep on running to your mum or whoever and saying my partner's this and that, they always have that picture of that guy.
Depending on how your parent is, because my mum knows me. She knows that
fair.
Did you let him talk? Did you my thing is storming out, and that makes my mum go, oh, that she hates it.
You storming out.
Oh, I'm the best. The back of my head is what you see. As soon as your man's voice goes here, I'm like, huh?
So submission's not your thing.
I've been locked in house for 2 hours on my child's
that's
life.
crazy.
Yeah. It got to his nerve so much, he locked me in. I tried to jump off the balcony. It got really bad. Like, it's not because I don't like to confront things.
Yeah.
The volume that I'm talking at right now, I can just about hear it back in Felix. My ears are blocked. I've got a cold. But once the volume goes above this, I can't do it. So that's when my mum will come. Did you still mouth?
So you don't like confrontation then?
Walk away again.
Yeah.
No, I just said, look, why you shout? We don't need to shout. The moment you start shouting at me, I cannot hear your words. I just see this big black face screaming at me. I can't, even if you're in the right, I can't see past through that. I've been like that since I was a child.
But then, how's the relationship going to work? Because
we don't need to shout at each other.
Because we're very emotive creatures, right?
Yeah, but we don't need to shout at each other.
But depends on what. I'm not saying you should, but depends on like you can't really quantify emotions like that because if you feel emotion about something, you get triggered.
This is a new school man. So to me, I'm old school. You see when my dad talk, everyone has to listen. He don't need to be in your face. He don't need to scream and shout. It's A, B, C, and it's done there. All this, that's why my dad used to box my mum because he can't shout. He's not in it. And I'm not saying he's right for it.
Okay.
I think it's disgusting.
Yeah.
But when I'm looking at men get to the point where it's just like, "Ugh."
But it feels like you're cherry picking of a new school and old school man, what you like and don't like. I feel like you need because you just
old
said
school men don't. No, that's not an old school man trait. That's a dirty trait. That's just his trait.
Cool.
I don't associate that with any breed.
What about dating apps? You ever tried that?
No, I've never been on dating apps. You know,
you look like you think you're too nice. What's your star sign? What's your star sign?
You're too nice.
What is your star sign? What is
I'm an Aries, innit? But I don't believe in any of that.
Aries
I
are
don't
one of
believe
the
in that.
stingiest men.
There we go.
Financially makes one of the stingy. But you see when they give, they give.
Well, we were loving.
You lot
Yeah,
do
we're
give.
hard lovers, man.
And
So you don't believe in
they
it?
fall,
No, but I believe in the hard lovers. I don't believe in star signs like that. But
you lot
yeah,
fall fast as well. Once you are attracted to a woman,
that's it.
you lot, cause they can fall really fast and hard, and they've got like this really possessive nature, but it's sexy. It's sexy. It is.
Oh,
It's
fair,
possessive. What do you
fair.
mean? Oh, you're going like that for who? Oh, shut up and you can't come to my house, bruv. You ain't going like that by yourself. Send me your location. Do you know what I mean? It's a sexy. Do you know? And they do like to use. They don't mind wherever they go. They're very happy to bring their partner.
Yeah.
Once I call you my girlfriend, you can come. Even if you're the only girl, maybe in like let's say there's a group, like, you go to your mate's house for a drink, and it's 3 of you. You wouldn't mind your partner coming.
That's
along.
scary accurate. Yeah.
They're very. They don't mind. They don't hide their girlfriend. They're very into public emotion and public display of emotion, and actually need a lot as well. Aries, you lot. Their love language is this. They're very affectionate.
That's crazy accurate, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I've been with two.
I have to start looking at Mystic Megan them kind of people.
But with money, they're horrible, and they don't. No one take it personally. They only give the best of the best their money. So you telling me now I know who you are. You're dirty. See, I could crack him in a week. Let's go for a date, baby. I'll pay for both of us. I'll crack you like a nut on Christmas Day.
I'm very hard to crack.
So
man.
what?
Yeah, hit me, brother.
Oh.
Where you go to find good females then, man?
You know what it is, yeah? Most of the women I've found, like, bear in mind, I was in a longest relationship I've been in for 7 years, right?
7
years.
You never
man.
got engaged?
Yeah,
You're married?
That's the thing. I was very young at the time. I was like 21 when we started dating. And
Oh,
obviously,
you're a kid, man.
you know what it is, yeah? The person I am now is way different. You have to learn sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you lot fuck a lot when you're young. And it's almost an aim as well. It's like a scoreboard for them, a mental one. So
Yeah.
it's like, let's see if I can get up to 60 gallons.
Wait, was this when you was in uni?
I was finishing
Just
uni at the time,
after,
just about after. So
Yeah.
I was dating within uni. I lied to you. We met in uni. I was in the 3rd year or so, and then just
You
grew
didn't
from.
start get serious until after you graduated.
And my mum was like, "What's going on? Are you marrying this
Wait,
girl?"
which uni?
Middlesex, innit? Trent Park life.
Oh, you should have cleaned up.
Yeah, bruv, I know. Imagine, so this girl, I loved her because I saw her. I loved her.
Love.
Was she your soulmate? You lot are very into soulmates.
You know what? I was walking
Rubbish.
in like, what was it? I think Oxford Circus, and she was in H&M, right? She was just there, and bear in mind, I'm across the road, and I see her all the way in H&M across the road. I walked, God strike me down if I'm lying again. I walked over.
He's Aries. You lot are so cute.
I walked over and said to her, like, "You're beautiful." That's what I said.
Aries.
I didn't have no chat blind, I didn't have the number drawn out, nothing. And I said, that's what I wanted to say. Walked off, she grabbed my hand and goes, "What's your name?" I was like,
White girl.
"Huh?
White girl?
Mix."
Okay.
Look at that key question there.
No. Do you know what? I thought you were going to say it's a black girl. That's something I would have done.
Really?
But I would be like,
You
nah.
would have cussed me out if I come there. What are you talking
No.
about? Yeah, what you
No.
looked at me like I.
No. I love that. I think it's amazing.
You should tell your sisters on this thing that the
No,
love is.
do you know all my partners have been, other than the one I'm talking about, the attempted murderer, all of them have been really
Romantic.
inconspicuous. Yeah,
Really?
very quiet.
I think
So
that's-
when their mouth moves, I really hear it. This is why I don't want you to shout, because I hear you. I don't need you to shout.
I agree with that.
But one guy went to me, it's like, your mum? I was like, no, it's like, bro, because I've been waiting to talk to you. I didn't find him attractive, but I just found that attractive. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's beautiful. I think that's
you know,
so
and that's
romantic.
that's what happens.
It's not too much.
Nah, when it's
Just you're
real,
beautiful.
it's not too much. You don't need to say much because you know your actions and your body language just say everything
Yeah.
it needs to say. Because, you know, when you're spitting game like that, you know, you're trying...
Too full on.
It's
too
a bit...
much.
You're trying to decipher a lot quickly, and before you know it, she's read your body
I've
language.
already turned off.
Yeah,
babe, what was I trying to say?
Like, just to let you know you're the nicest girl here in the club. No, come on.
Have you been heartbroken before?
One time.
By the one you did for 7 years?
No.
One after that? What did she do? Sleep with someone else?
What it was, you should always, what I'm saying to Mandem, you should always trust your instinct in everything you do.
Us humans, though.
You should know, and then when you say stuff, people are like, oh my God, you're being too critical. No, you're not being critical. It's just you know what's good for you. So this girl now, I said, let me switch off everything I know and just go in there fresh-headed, you know, and be naive to a degree, right? And everything I thought prospered, right? Text the next man, doing this and doing all that madness, like to the point where a girl had to get involved who was seeing me, set up her friend to message her, and she had it all, and she sent me all the screenshots, innit? So bear in mind, I'm about to introduce a girl to
you're
my...
such a petty bastard. Typical Aries.
Me, I didn't do it.
You are so petty, though.
I didn't say
like,
up.
they've got this
No,
little feminine
let me
side.
land. I didn't say up.
Go
So imagine this
through.
girl was on me, and she's like, I said, no, I'm serious with this girl. I have to let you go. But she was active and said, you know what? I know this girl. I'm going to set her up and try to see if she falls out. So I didn't call upon it. That wasn't me that done it. So God, thank God.
Because you wanted to find out if she was in it.
No,
so
but I didn't...
God used her. That was your vessel.
But I didn't tell her to do it, though. So bear in mind, and then God tried me that I'm lying.
I believe you.
So I'm there. Imagine we're getting ready to see my mum. I'm like, yeah, cool. You're going to introduce my mum today. And this girl's belling me.
Oh, not on the mum's day.
Yeah, God is good. God is really good. So I'm there. I'm getting messages. She's calling me. I'm like, fuck off, kind of thing. And she sent me all the screenshots. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, rah. I'm like, okay. I was more disappointed because I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm giving you like opportunity to have a good man, someone who really gives a fuck about your life, innit? And to the point where your job's not where it needs to be, but I inspired you to get the job where you need to be. I've encouraged you. I've done all I need to do. Uplift. You know what I'm trying to say? Empowered, like, because you always had the skills to do what you need to do, but you need someone to tell you can fucking do it. And I gave her that. And you know what I'm trying to say? So you done all that. I was like, rah, like, you're crazy.
Did she sleep with someone else there?
No.
Oh, so it's not really cheating. Get over it.
I don't know.
Oh, not where the hose.
Now my guy, blocked email, blocked everything. Just let it go. It's done now. I can never look at you the same way. You can never.
So that's what I ask you. Once the trust is gone, do you think
it's gone, man? Like, especially for men, loyalty is fucking key. That's all we want in a woman. That's all we want.
No, I agree. I think men will take loyalty over love any day.
All day. Us man, we want peace. Oh, you are. We want peace of mind. If you don't give a man peace of mind, he's gonna go. You know what I'm trying to say? So they always say the old school thing: feed and fuck a man, and be loyal. Because he's not
added on there and be loyal because the feed and fuck match.
I don't
loyal.
You know why?
Because
you know why we like food, innit?
So, but
so
it's
but say imagine some bad girls cooking you the food you like.
Yeah,
and they come
No,
over.
he's picky. He get him chicken and chips.
But he gave you the best chicken. She gave you the best chicken and chips.
No, I hear
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
I hear that.
Fuck you. So you go before you go to the club. Your semen tank is drained. So you know you're not gonna do
drained, innit?
exactly.
You're
not with the Aries. You lot don't get drained.
You'd be surprised.
And then plus you got something
Oh, you
guaranteed
get
back home anyway.
drained.
You have to get drained, man. You have to, why?
Do you know what it is?
You have to.
Oh no, we weren't.
And loyalties. Like I said, we all want peace of mind. That's all we want from women. Any women listening, peace of mind is key. If you don't give me peace of mind, you can go.
Yeah, but I make men insecure for no reason. This is why I'm still not in a relationship yet, and this is why I won't have sex with them. Because I need to find out why I make men insecure. I do it and I don't know how and why. I know that I possess some masculine qualities in regards to kind of going out, doing what I want, even after sitting at my mum's house for 3 days or going out with my cousin and stuff. But I make them really insecure. So that's probably why the loyal part is broken. Because they know that I love them. They know that I can cook and feed them. But it's just,
What if you're...
How do you show a man that you're loyal? Because I've had that, I need 800.
Verbal.
Very actions.
More action.
Like, you know, man love a girl that can go clubbing or whatever, and you know you have to worry. You ain't got nothing to
Nothing
like.
to worry about whatsoever.
I've been with
That's
girls
That's
for
never
years.
been my
Well,
problem.
sometimes, why are you going to Reba for? Why am I not with
Do
you?
you see what I'm
understand
trying to
why
say?
I'm going
But if you're
Reba?
going to your friend's birthday or something, you know when it,
Yeah,
occasion,
I know, I hear that.
yeah,
Girls
you know,
like that, I understand that.
but you know your girl's fire, so you know man
Yeah,
will move to her,
calm,
right? But you know that she's
How
so
you get
low.
home? If you need me to pick you up, just call me up.
But you know
yeah,
she's so,
that's what I used to do all the time.
See?
To make you feel secure.
But I like that the fact that I used to go out and girls were like, "Oh, you going out? What you wearing? What you doing?" You know, because they value you. They're like,
Big
you're
facts,
good,
yeah.
you're a good looking
I
guy.
don't do that to men. I
See?
didn't
What
get
if,
that.
yeah?
Do
done.
you see? Do you see?
No, I'll go shopping and put my man in the best outfit ever. Yeah, I'm that one. I'll be like, babe, we got shopping. What you say? You're going, yeah. I'm
Okay.
like, look at my baby.
But your question, so you put him in the best outfits, going to the club with bare girls.
I
you
don't
wouldn't
give a
feel insecure?
shit. No.
You don't care what.
No, babe, I've been on this earth too long. At the end of the day, a man can cheat in 3.5 seconds. So me worried, you're there worried about him going out to the club for 4 hours, but then he's gone away for 40 minutes. You understand what I mean? Yeah, I'm not worried
remember what we
about
said
the
before?
distance and where. A man will have sex with his manager in the office. Like, I can't really keep tabs on a man like that.
Yeah, true. Fair.
And
fair.
it's less likely as well because when you're with your guys, I get out here, oh, babe, you know I love you, no. So I've never had that problem. I more fear
Of what?
a man in an intimate situation, like my brethren, we're just going to play cards at his yard. That's where I'm like, oh, you show to see you and your friends, but not at a rave.
That's the main thing. As long as you value him and you feel like, I'm not like he's not gonna happen, but you feel like he's a catch. So if I see what I see, someone else can see what I see. And that's just respect. You know, it's not a case of like I feel insecure,
100%.
but it's just like what we said about the car situation. You know, your car's got great locks and no one can break into it, but you're not going to leave it in a place where someone's going to keep on breaking into it.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. And if I value my partner, of course I'm not going to do that.
But just have a quick break right now. Social media, where can you find you at Vigor, man?
Yeah, hey, Vigor TV on all social platforms. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. New content out end of March, so get with it. Boom.
Jada?
Jada Styles on every platform.
Tipsy Talk, Wavy Wednesday, Champion the Conversation.
Like
There
my
we go.
nose, I'm
Jeez.
so sorry.
Nah, you
I've
sound
only- I've
alright.
only stuffed it.
That's cool on the beat.
Together.
Nice.
Babe, I'm single. Just let me know.
We're back right now, yeah. Tipsy Talk Wednesdays. Back with the guest, Vicky D.
What's going on?
What do you I've been moving to him, ladies.
When we get to the game,
Oh, I thought
You
was
decide?
moving to him.
Jay, you explain how the game works?
Go
You
on, tell me,
decide.
hit me.
All right, so you got to kiss me
Okay.
with tongue first,
Okay.
and then we choose one of these,
Okay.
and then we decide.
Yeah.
We choose one each, and you decide. We battle out which one's better.
Okay, cool.
You can agree with me, or I can agree with you.
Okay.
And if it comes to a tie, he then agrees.
So we
which
pick one each, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
What's
Sit
the
first, don't
subject?
it? This is music genre.
All right, come on, let's kiss.
Go on, you go first. Ladies first.
No, you got to take a sip of the drink. You
Oh,
gotta
sip of the
kiss.
drink, yeah? Okay,
sip
cool.
of the drink.
So our fallen home is. Yeah. Where's your drink? Will you sip your drink?
Oh,
See, you're trying to cheat already, you
No,
know.
no, I've been drinking. Sorry, I probably smell a cigarette. I'm so sorry.
I'll take mine, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead, baby. I win.
What have you got?
Rhythm and blues. Sick.
R&B.
What is the subject?
Music genres.
I win and piano.
So what's better, R&B or
R&B all day,
and
man.
piano.
Why? That's current. R&B.
No.
R&B. What?
Do you know what? I listen to slow jams on my way here.
Yeah, huh?
However, I am an piano queen now.
Uh,
I
how-
always get onto music late, but you want to chill with the bamba? What?
How long is R&B?
You're upset that it's South African because he does continents. So this continent.
But R&B's been there forever, man.
Come on now, man.
Come on,
Yeah, but in
man.
a rave,
What
if
now?
we were going to a rave, what would you more want to listen to? R&B or piano? That's how I'm
R&B.
looking at it. In my house, I love it. I still on my life. On my way here, I was listening to Jodeci, Tyrese. You had 112 on it. Do you understand?
Your fight is clear.
So yeah,
I have to say much
but
like,
in
yeah,
a rave, if I was to purchase, I feel like I'm shouting. to my
No,
ears.
go on.
In a rave, touch my leg. In a rave, I would choose piano over
But
R&B.
you kind of.
Yeah, but in a rave.
You debated, man. You've
Yeah,
won the
but
debate
in a
already.
rave.
Like, no, but you.
Who are you going with?
You didn't even ask me. Come on now.
It's not debatable, really, is it?
I can just say one artist's name. It's a
You
rap.
you said Jodeci. How long? What?
No, I said
Jodeci.
Mary J. Blige, and that's it.
Huh?
Touching my leg. I'm 73. It's okay, babe.
Oh,
I
sorry.
am single. I haven't had no one inside me for a long time.
Oh, really?
So trust me, it's been a year.
Wow.
I know.
Damn.
No one wants me.
No, they won you.
So why you
1-0.
involved?
It's 1-0.
Yes.
I don't know why we
I
wasted
need to
time.
start inviting men to the show. I just talk about relationships the whole time. What do you like? What position? See if I can keep up. All right, go on, take a sip.
Take another sip and then
Let's
choose
do
two others.
this.
Go on. I should let you.
Are they all
pick
relevant
them.
though? They might be like. How
I
do you know
win all
that?
the
That's
time.
cool. Fair play to the selector, man. I don't know.
Oh, this is a hard one for me because
What we got?
I got reggae.
I might have to go reggae. I got pop, but I love Spice Girls. I love Steps. I love Bewitched. I love Backstreet Boys.
S7?
I love. Oh my gosh! Don't stop, never give up.
Never give up.
Never
Never reach the
the
top.
Don't
Everyone-
miss it.
everyone-
Brandy's pop.
I know all.
Man
but
like
I can
Bradley.
mash up Britney
Unfolded
Spears.
him.
You know, I got all her albums. I know all the dances.
Toxic big boy tune. Toxic is a big boy
Don't.
tune.
No.
Nah, man, the first one's the best one, man.
Really?
Hit me.
Well, maybe one
No,
more time.
no.
I love
Oops,
it.
that's
Yeah,
it.
oops,
I did it
Yeah,
again.
that's it.
Aye.
I'll play with your heart.
Hey, nice pop,
Sorry.
cheesy pop, yeah.
Do you know? Because I got
Just-
pop.
just
I got
concede.
pop. I'm gonna say pop,
Just
but I
concede.
do like her really.
So you're-
Down by the river.
So she took all her roots and said you'll go with pop to reggae.
Yeah, but this
your
is-
parents who grew up on this shit, man.
No, my mum grew
On
up on
this-
soul, actually.
Really?
Yeah, my mum was that era of Earth, Wind and
Wind and
Fire,
Fire.
Dion Warren.
But back in the yard, the reggae they play.
Yeah, but my mum never grew up like that.
Really?
My grandma kind of came to England and wanted to be English.
Oh,
So
really?
the only word she says, like, she tried. I say, Grandma, say free. Tree. Just
But the
say
tree
cat.
is the-
Cat. But all yeah. So.
Nah, reggae has to
So
win
what are we
this.
doing then?
What are you saying? Come on, be honest. Don't lie. Because
I
you got
know
the...
reggae.
Thank you.
I do.
Reggae,
I love
man.
a
I'm
Dennis
gonna
Brown.
go with pop, you know.
You know
do
what?
love-
Pop
Do you
popular
know I'm
music.
gonna go pop?
No, you're being difficult now.
I do love a pop though.
Okay.
90s pop, 90s pop.
What?
90s.
Yeah,
Banging.
90s
2000 pop.
Do
No,
that,
it's pop here now.
no,
So-
I don't know pop. Pop don't exist
What?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, pop don't exist now,
Yeah, yeah,
man.
pop.
2000 pop.
90s pop.
Yeah. They done
That
some.
boy band area.
Yeah.
Oi.
Man, we used to wait for Top of the Pops to see.
Oi,
Remember back in the
Westlife,
day?
you know,
Westlife.
Westlife. Oh my days.
You know what? You know what? I can see this. I believe in
Westlife.
angels and all that stuff. Yeah. No.
Don't get my.
You know
I'm
what?
going with pop now.
Yeah, I'll go with pop. I'll go with pop. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry.
I just wanted to
There's
win.
too many bangers. There's too many
Hey,
bangers
yo,
with
let's
pop.
have a first
There
one.
is.
1-1.
But I know them both very well.
Yeah,
1-1. Go on, you go first.
Take
Go on,
another
take a
sip.
sip. You just want to sip. You just want to get us trying. You know, in the back room, they've got a bed in there now.
Oh, already?
Stop flirting with me. Stop doing all of that. Stop doing all of that.
Maybe this paper's bound. Like,
What have we got?
I win.
what you got? I got garage, man. What you got?
Yow. Oh. Yow. Kill me, I tell you. Step on the dance floor.
Done.
You gotta give it
Done.
to me. I'ma give it to
Afrobeats.
you. I'ma give it
Yeah,
to
done,
you.
done. I can see.
Everything
Garage?
say me do, me do.
You
But
know
I
what,
like
yeah?
21 seconds. Tut.
You know what?
21 seconds.
I'm a grime guy, innit? And garage evolved from, obviously, grime evolved from
It did.
garage. So I have to give it respect and love.
Not all day long.
All day long, you know?
I give you
Someone
flowers.
tell me Gary's not one
in
genre.
my
I don't care what
own
they say,
way.
yeah.
I'm
Someone
going
tell
Afrobeat, so I'm trying to be black.
I ain't gonna
Black
lie.
and-
Afrobeats, though, is a bit of a sticky one.
Back in the day,
Still.
Afrobeats were the best, though.
It was back in what, you know? Let me not talk anyway. Man.
If Lunana, if Lunana,
Or the lady.
I know about it.
See? That's what I love. Hey, you know what it is, yeah? I love this, you know? Back in the day, this will never happen, like the Caribbean love, like. No,
No, what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
When vibes on the side, yeah, I switch sides, innit? I'll be honest with you.
when vibes got locked up, it changed the whole
yeah,
game.
I'll
I'm not
switch
gonna lie.
sides,
No, you can't
Johnny
say that to
boy,
Movado.
Johnny boy.
What do you?
No,
I
please
know.
don't crash my car. Y por
See?
respete.
Hey, you look at this.
You don't match my car.
I
I think
I'm
you
going
the thing.
Oh.
Hey,
You
I
the
think,
thing.
listen.
I love.
Busy body.
I love this. You know, look how far we've come. This is crazy.
You're sounding like Caribbean girls now,
But-
right? Don't lie.
But
Look at you.
But when vibes was out, yeah,
I
it was-
think
it
we
was a
should
bit
say,
shitty, you know?
let's just fuck this show off and go. The only thing is, I'm not going to put your wee-wee near me.
Wee.
Wee-wee. It's wee-wee.
You mean a cock?
No,
what's
that?
that?
part you can put in me, but not the wee-wee part.
Sorry.
She won to
That's
I
2-1 to her.
won.
She
I
won
won.
that one. I ain't gonna
Go
lie.
on.
take another sip.
You go first. I feel like when they go first, I win.
Oh, yeah, my sip. I probably,
You did an odd one again, Jay.
Sure, no, you dropped
Oh.
one.
No, I
Okay.
took one out.
How many brothers fell victim to the street?
I'm
Rest
getting
in peace,
bumped there,
young
man.
nigga.
House music.
Look at it,
House every
Weekend.
weekend, house every
No, you know what?
weekend.
Ivan, what's her name? I forgot that. Now, house is quite big though. We got hip hop. We got rap or hip hop.
Hip hop, man.
Oh, I'm getting
Oh, yeah,
bumped.
so
there.
nice. So it's not
Yeah.
it's not even debatable. Jada wins that one. I think Jada's one of the 3-1.
Why would he do that?
I'm trying to fight my case. Man.
Get money. Fuck it. Get
What
money.
can I say to that though, innit?
Fuck
Like,
it, Get money.
you've got a catalogue of just house. No, hip hop.
I do like a bit of house.
I
with
do
the
too.
Piano. I like to mix the two.
and
Funky
beyond.
House. I love Funky House.
Remember back in the day?
I am a
was
funky
it
house.
Love Funky
Was it
House.
2012 times?
That's when I was
Oh
at uni.
my god, it went off like.
You should know about me.
Oh my goodness! Like you can never get an error back. That was
What was that? What did you get?
I got
House.
Yeah.
That's not are you gonna
Yeah,
bang
Nice.
that
I know,
was
but we just say
The evolution.
Funky
The
House.
evolution.
Yeah, man. Oh man, life was good back then, man. Life was so good back then. Oh my.
Blackberry.
You don't need to go
Blackberry
out.
pin.
Blackberry.
You're quite muscly, aren't you? Do you work out?
Sometimes.
Do you know who he reminds me of? Mr. Muscle, the first person I interviewed.
Is
Mr. London.
Mr. Muscle Hunch or Mr. Muscle London Hunch? I'll take that.
And
But
let's
you
get
have
to the
to
last
big-
one.
Big
Let's
up Mr. London,
get
man.
to the last one.
Okay, go.
Right, go on.
Let me take my drink, man.
I cannot smell through my nose, but I can smell you. It's really weird.
I can smell you.
Let me cross my legs. I don't need to melt.
What have we got?
I got jazz.
Oh, I love jazz.
What you got though? Then we understand if you love it or not. Yeah.
Oh, I'll go with jazz, techno. I'll go with jazz.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. What's that? 3-2.
Yeah.
Jada wins one.
It's really cool, Jada
man.
wins.
So what? Basically, like,
Thank
you're a
you.
podcaster, yeah?
Yeah.
I just want to know, do you think the game's over-exaggerated?
Game in terms of
Like,
podcast.
there's so many. Like,
There's too many, like, and that's why when I done it, yeah, I was like, the game is saturated, right? But with what I want to do, what you guys do, it's just raw talk. How many conversations you have like with your friends and it's on air like that, like where you're not
So
thinking.
why am I not on our podcast? Why are we not comes in?
My man just hit me up now. You used to keep it
but
silent.
you know what? Here.
I'll be honest with you, I don't listen to no UK podcasts because I don't.
No.
I'm taking other people's ideas and things like that, so I don't listen to no one in the UK.
Do you see what I'm trying to say?
And then plus again, this is a radio show, but people do class as a podcast to a certain extent.
Yeah.
And the things that are going viral now, Jada said that. Jada's been saying this last 2 years ago. So I'm not really impressed with what people.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? They're regurgitating conversations.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
That's all they're
But
doing.
that's life, though. What
Yeah,
do we
yeah,
really
true.
talk about? We just talk about society,
Yeah.
what's going, contemporary society, what's going on today, the crisis of living,
Damn.
Yep.
children being stabbed.
Damn.
Ukraine.
Well, yeah. World news, yeah.
Aliens.
Yeah, UFOs. That's been going on. Look, I've seen a few in my lifetime.
That must be the weed then, mum.
I don't smoke weed.
You don't smoke
I
weed?
swear on my child's life. Nope, don't like it.
What about
Wouldn't
the
touch it.
white drug, the cocaine?
No.
Disco dust.
I
Disco
sell
dust,
it
you know what
now
I'm
and
saying?
again. When I go to,
Hey,
I'll plug it.
listen. You don't
I'm
know-
like, listen, G, drop me a G.
If feds come to your yard, it's not. I didn't have nothing to do with
I've
it.
got good lawyers. Mum pays one monthly.
Is it?
Yeah, I've got full access to him.
That El Chapo lawyer.
He's gorgeous. I love it. I love Greg.
Like big up man like Greg.
Big up Greg and your daughter Sharon.
Sex, sports.
Yeah, sex and sexuality, because everyone doesn't understand this pansexual, 9-sexual, 25-sexual, 6-sexual, bisexual.
That's the thing now. But we said the
Gang
conversation.
violence. I spoke to my friend.
Yeah.
It was my son's birthday on Wednesday.
Big up your son.
She couldn't come because the person that got stabbed, that was from Bromley, however, got stabbed in Hackney. That was her friend's child. And then the next day, her daughter's best friend gets stabbed to death.
Mad.
So
It's crazy.
these are the things that we're talking about, things that relate to us.
Yeah, I get that.
Especially as we get older
Show
as
your
well.
podcast out then, like, or where can we find that in there?
On YouTube, Figure V TV, big up man like Atkins, man like Mike. They're the co-hosts. You know, they come on. We sort of always have a random guest on.
Why don't
We're
you
like,
ever have me on?
We're just coming back, man. Come on, we're just coming back. I took a break for like a month, you know.
Why is that though?
You know why? Because I wanted to sit back and do what I need to do and analyze life. Life is, you know, you have to pay bills still, you know. And you know what? I like to see what other people out there, what they're saying. And I wanted to analyze the game because I didn't want to be a case of one of many. I want to be just myself. And that kind of, the product is very unique to what people want to hear. Because like you just said, a lot of people regurgitating the same shit again and again. And I feel like personality sells anything in this game.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? Your personality.
Do you know what? I just see it as you can have a crap personality. It just takes one video for you to go viral and everyone's buying into your crap.
It's true, and it's a sad nature of the game, though. Like, you know, because
You get rushed. Tomorrow, everyone's going to add you.
and it's sad, and it's the nature of the game is sad because a lot of hard work and talent has been overlooked due
Of
to
course.
viralness and all that
Of
bullshit.
course, 100%.
So I took a break out, but yeah,
So
Figure
what do you do
VT
normally? So to interrupt. What do you work out?
for the radio. For the radio.
What's the radio?
The radio.
Yeah, the radio.
Yeah.
Do you work for radio in general?
No.
Oh.
I'm an account manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Boring, but cool.
But it gives good money, and you know you can fund your dreams with it. Also, all about in this game is
When you
like,
looked at me, good money, like I can pay your bill.
and you understood that one, didn't you? You're like, oh, yeah.
My stepdad does that. It's boring.
Your
He
stepdad?
complains all the time. He does. Yeah, but he flies like China every like 3 weeks.
It's
like a
hard
week.
work, man. But yeah, you fund your dreams, what you need to do until you get
Oh,
independent.
We're still in debt.
You're not in debt, you're rich.
Pete,
Yeah, you're rich.
if I was rich, I would cut down some of these areolas and get a breast lift, darling. That'd be my first.
I'm not
thing.
going to look and analyse, but carry on, sorry.
Yeah.
What do you say your purpose is then?
My purpose.
Ooh.
My purpose is very, 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 not deep, but I think it's very unique in a sense because I like to say the truth, like in terms of the truth, in terms of like
Your truth.
my truth, yeah, and it's
Very
all
key
perception.
word.
It's very key, very key. It's all perception in life. It's how you digest what I say, and if it impacts you in a positive or negative way, it's impacts you in a way. Like if you check out my stories on Instagram, I do a lot of like relationship or just advice.
But how can you give relationship advice when you're single?
That's a very easy question to answer because what we just said on your
You
story.
want to touch my leg? You just want to touch my leg. He's like, every time he talks to me, hang on,
you know what? I'm very direct with conversation.
I love it.
Yeah.
You're demanding attention. You be a man, baby. You be the man. That's what I said. Look at J-Lo. Oh, here we go.
No, because I'm talking. If you want the truth from someone, just touch them a little bit.
Very true.
That's very
true.
true.
I've never heard that.
You
You
get
learn
the
something
attention.
new every day.
But you know, it's like when you're that,
No,
when your parents
personally.
talk you off, like,
No,
Yeah, but
problem.
that's told me off. But you
But they
ain't
got your
telling me off.
attention,
You're
though.
just talking to me.
yeah,
So
but I need to
me
tell you off
areola
right now.
Every time he talks, my areola pops out. Hello! He's trying to grab your attention and it's not touching you, it's just showing itself.
And also, Vigor, like you've been in the for a while. I just know,
Yeah.
what's the difference between networking and begging it?
Begging it is very begging it's very easy because a lot of people now are on the clout chase, right? So it's about how many followers you got, who you work with, and that. But
Has
organically,
it always been like that though?
no, that's
not what you know, it's
That's
who
not
you
what
know.
I do. That's not what I do personally.
But society in general.
I
though.
believe in merit in everything in life, innit? So if you get something, it's due to merit, right? You work hard due to connection, whatever you've done, it's due to merit, it's due to your personality, it's due to whatever you've done.
Right.
Rather than going, oh my God, I know so-and-so, let me suck him off and suck so-and-so off so I can get onto here.
Well, I wouldn't get far with the whole sucking thing.
Yeah, you'll be fucked there, wouldn't you?
Literally.
You'll be fucked.
I'll be unemployed on benefits
You know,
for
what I'm trying to
life.
say? You know what I'm trying to say? So a lot of like clout chasers now. How many
How
followers?
do you deal with clout chasers?
They're very easy to decipher. They're very clear.
How? I'm such a dodo.
They're very easy to like come out of nowhere, start following you, liking your shit, going, oh yeah, oh you do this, oh my god, you work with this person, oh my god, and then before you know it, they're trying to engage in conversation and get a kind of like status out of you.
Okay.
You know, they're trying to gain a status because, oh, why don't you follow me back? Like, it's Instagram. I've got your number. You got my number. That's more personal to me than me following you on Instagram. And that says it all with people. Follow me on Instagram, but you ain't got my number though. My number's more personal to you. You can call me up whenever you want. Like, you get me? You know?
I think that's more of a man issue.
That's a woman issue as well.
No, with women, with men, it's just they want to taste a bit of what's on screen.
No,
so when I
no,
was really
no.
popular on social
Yeah.
media, no one wanted to be in a relationship with me. Everyone just wanted to give, especially the like sexual innuendos and stuff. And I got it. I got it. You know, like all the dirty stuff. I think, is that it? Yeah, well, yeah, had sex for a year. Ooh, I can crack that nut.
That's very true. That's very true. But at the same time, like, you know, what you put out on here on radio is not who you are personally.
No, there's snippets of
Snippets in it. There's more to you than
and
that.
then my persona, yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
But people are just after what they can. Men trying to conquer bare pussy. That's what it is. Like, men try to conquer pussy.
Whoa.
But you're not like that, are
Some
you?
men.
You ready
Some
to
men.
settle
Sorry.
down now?
Some men. Some
You
men.
ready
Yeah.
to settle down
Of
now?
course, my dream in life is that goes traveling down from line again. I always say that is to be married and have kids. That's always my dream.
Amen.
Always my dream.
What do you think about women that have already got kids? Or a child?
Watch the YouTube show on Vigor TV. It's called Dating Women with Kids. Go watch that.
What, do you find it difficult?
Dating Women with
for
Kids.
you personally.
Dating Women with
No,
Kids
but
on
you.
Vigor TV.
Did you find it difficult? Is it
Dating
because
Women
of
with
the
Kids on
baby?
Vigor TV.
Oh, he's trying to promote
Should
the
get some
fuck
conservative
out.
answer. I just know, when's the last time you had a
No,
why
I
me
need to know.
moment?
Is that I know? I need to know now before I leave because I'm not gonna watch your YouTube. I want to know if I can get your number and get that half price meal. Pay for the other price.
£5 Esco Valley Meal, yeah?
No.
No? Oh, £5 is the price increased. You get me?
Hello?
You know, Vigor TV, Dating Women with Kids. Sorry, carry on.
No, listen, no. When's the last time you had a why me moment?
Why me?
What's that?
That's like a, what the fuck's going on in my life?
Yeah,
kind of
like,
thing,
why
yeah.
me? Like, why me?
Oh, what? I thought you said YME.
No, no.
Like YME.
No, why me?
Probably 2 months ago, man. You think
What happened 2
you know
months
everything
ago?
doesn't fall into place. You like, you know, you plan something. You always plan something, but it doesn't materialize sometimes. You can do all the hard graft in life, and it just doesn't work.
But don't you think that's not for you?
Again, but then you might feel it's for you, but it's not materializing. So you don't know what the plans are. The universe is saying for you.
Yeah, I get
But
that.
it's just like, damn, I've done this application. I've put this
I've
work in.
applied myself.
I've done all this for this. Like, you know, I'm ready for, like, you know, that extended version of, like,
This is a crash landing.
it's just, life gets
Yeah.
like that. It gets like that sometimes.
As you know, the show's called Tipsy Talk.
Yes,
So,
please.
Vigor, yeah, we need a drunk story from you, man.
He's got loads.
Bear drunk.
Here we go.
Bear drunk.
Oh,
Where?
he lives in this
Can I give one or?
Most vocal one, whichever you want.
He likes the dirtier the better.
Dirtier the better. What do you guys like?
He's one. He talks about when he did himself in a car. You
Fair
don't watch
play.
our
Real
videos.
You know what it is?
Twice. It happened again.
It gets.
Jay, 1 second.
Go
I
on,
know
go
it's
on.
your interview.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm gonna drink my drink.
Harrow, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know when you just think like, right, it's a fart, but it's not a fart, innit?
And then it just goes through.
So what did you do? What did you do?
I was
girl?
driving, yeah,
Yeah.
and like, when the car's moving, I can feel it squishing in my boxes, innit? I'm thinking, oh, that's a myth still, innit?
You just have to ride it out, innit?
Didn't even ride it out. Oh, hamstring. Hamstring. Parked up on the back street.
Yeah. Laid it down.
Fam.
Oh, seriously?
The boxes in the tree.
It's fair play, man.
Commando, man.
Straight. That's it.
Had to, man.
Rate that. No,
Had to, man.
You have to deal with
like
situation.
Had tissue in the car, just put tissue in the car.
God
seat,
bless
yeah.
you with tissue in it, man. If you have to find something and just
So drunk.
get out, man.
I don't know what's going
Was it on the
it's
car
my age,
seat?
You know my age, yeah?
You
Was
can't
it
hold
the
it like
car
that.
The
seat?
age right now, I'm like, my bladder right now.
Yeah, but you go like you've given birth. Stop it.
No, us men, we're fighting the doorstep. We come in the door, we're
Yo!
fighting the keys, and
Oh
you're trying
my
to.
gosh.
At our age, it gets like that sometimes. Like, especially it gets like that.
And I'm so happy you brought this up. The reason why, because again, the topic of the day, I just want to know about hygiene. 'Cause I think that's not really discussed too much.
Oh,
Because again,
boy.
I've got a guy in my workplace, yeah. I've caught him 3 times now. He goes to the toilet, don't wash his hands, innit?
Bare man like that. Bare man like
Oh,
that.
you don't get.
Bare man like that.
And
Especially in a
actually,
man's toilet, no women there. They just come out there, do the piss, and come out. And they'll shake you with their hand, the same hand they used to hold their thing. It's a bit crazy. This is what's going on now.
See, I know if I was a man, I'd have big things. I wouldn't have to hold nothing. Just push myself forward.
But
shake
still,
it
you
a
still
bit.
have to touch your piece, and
I
then you're
hope
going to
not.
handshake another man when you touch your piece. That's a bit crazy.
Like me, I'm like, I don't even touch doorknobs at certain places. I use my. tissue.
Yeah, no, I just get tissue.
Oh,
I
yeah,
open
yeah,
it,
tissue.
swing it open, and
Like-
throw the tissue.
I know people that go to the toilet, yeah, and you bare back the toilet seat, innit? Me, I
Huh?
don't use that.
There's called a toilet condom. Bare tissue around it. You know what it was. You know, yeah, come on, you know.
Yeah.
You
But I
put
know
tissue
guys
around
who
now.
just bare back
Bare
the
back the
toilet seat.
toilet. When
Bare
man's
back the toilet
piss.
seat,
You know,
yeah.
men. How many men piss on toilet seats?
Oh my god.
80% of men piss on toilet seats. I guarantee you that. So what I do, I always have wet wipes in me, innit? In my
Always?
bag. Always, man. So
I
I
have
wet
it in my car.
You see what I'm trying to say? So I wet wipe the toilet, put the toilet tissue on it, and condom in it off. So the toilet tissue is all around the toilet seat. Then I can place my ass in it.
Okay.
Honestly, man.
Drunk story, please.
Drunk
Yeah.
story, man. Alcohol is the devil, everyone, man. So everyone knows the story. What happened? What's the maddest thing? I think I was in the O2, the Vigadome, I call it.
Oh, he loves the O2.
Yeah,
doesn't
you
he?
should.
Do you
Don't
know
go there no
what?
more.
I'm going box part, not box part. I'm
Which
going
one?
pop this week. It's like box part.
Where?
My friend said to me the one in Brixton's really good. Is it all good? She said loads of Caucasian people go
I've
there.
never been.
So why am I in coffee? That's right. No. I've not been there. No, I've
I
not
heard
been
loads
there.
of Caucasian people go there.
So why am I there?
Huh?
Why am I there? What we gonna do? Have pie and mash and
Pie mash.
No, we're gonna dance, sweetheart. No, they play normal R&B and hip hop.
so why are they not brothers then, sisters then?
I don't know.
That-
I think it's because
that's the most
do you know
alarm-
what it is? Because remember, Brixton is not Brixton anymore.
Gentrified, man.
Oh yeah,
You
it's
know,
very.
there's a pub I've been to
It's
it.
baggy
Gentrified,
jeans
man.
and like.
It's all white.
Yeah.
upstairs.
Gentrified, man.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
Sorry,
So quick
it's
question
New
is that, you know
Clapham.
Brixton gentrified, so where's the place to be now for black people then?
Shoreditch.
Oh, they're too young.
Shoreditch.
I think if
this
you're over 25, you're in
mixed.
Shoreditch. You're just
Really?
trying, yeah, I think you can go because you're just looking for young gal. But no.
Young gal.
It's that deep. It's
Really?
that deep.
Young
girl.
gal.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, the
man.
Jamaica came out. Yeah.
What young
there.
girl we there?
I don't know, but you won't find 25.
Yes, you will.
Okay, well then
You-
you need to take me then, darling, because
Okay.
I'd love to see. I went to
Corner shop,
Cargo, but I went to
Corner
Cargo
shop,
before.
that's all I know about you, yeah, corner shop.
What's
I ain't been corner shop for a while, but corner shop
Is
pops
it
off.
corner
It
shop
pops-
pops still, you know?
Corner
Is
shop
it
pops
kids?
off.
Is it
You want
free
good
to get
music?
in?
No, for women, I think maybe, innit?
Yeah, yeah.
For man, them,
Pops
they
still,
like
man.
get bumped £20 on the door, like.
But it's worth it though, to a certain extent.
Yeah,
To a
certain
certain
man are
extent.
dying to get in there, so you know,
Yeah.
innit?
To a certain extent.
crazy.
Corner shop.
So drunk night.
Drunk night. I was out, and I'm not gonna name the celebrity. I was out with my boy, Illa Roxton voucher
Black
story.
celebrity.
White celebrities, to be fair, you know.
EastEnders.
I'm so told, we don't care. We're joking.
How do you know? What?
I'm
How the
sorry.
fuck?
Jay's like, I swear
I was
too.
there.
Was you there?
I was there.
Was you?
Drunk in the background.
Seriously?
Carry on.
Life is crazy,
Carry
you
on.
know. Anyway, yeah, so I was there. I was like, right, this next woman. I was like, cool. And she went to the toilet. I thought she would never come back. She came back. Goes, oh, what are you saying? I said, come back to my party. She said, yeah, fine. So I'm just there. Imagine I'm like 25, 24. I'm in my Mini Cooper. I'm just living life.
Yes.
I was just driving back. I'm like, right, this is crazy. And then I'm living with my mum. So I was like, my mum was out. Thank God she was working. So I took her back to my mum's yard. And you know what I'm saying. And then obviously that's I'm saying. And then I'm like, she got Uber back to my mum's house. I'm like, this is mad. Like you've been in the Hollywood films and shit, and in EastEnders as well. That's a bit crazy.
You crashed the car?
No, not crashed the car. I crashed something girls. You get me? I crashed something girls. I done Charles Deakins. That Charles Deakins story was read.
She got a thing for the black man.
Who?
She had the thing for the black man. But what do you mean you were there?
I think everyone knows his story. I don't know why. Everyone knows.
I just don't know if it's bareback or not.
It definitely was.
Sometimes.
Yes!
Sometimes.
Part of the bareback gang.
You know what? I don't like rape condoms though. What's the?
Yes!
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, yo, I
I'm
got
not
a conspiracy about that.
Yeah, go hit me.
So white supremacists made that bullshit up, man.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, so black people would
You know,
populate as much as
you know what it is, yeah?
Yeah, man.
You can't.
Yeah, but if that was the case, would they make better size?
You see what I'm trying to say?
They did though. With the Magnum and that nonsense there, innit?
I can't. You know what it is? I'm not.
My son went to Amsterdam and I said to him, pack your condoms just in case it's like mum and dad.
How old's your son? Are you going to?
That's why you can date me.
How old is your son?
Because he's...
Like Cam.
15. When was you having kids at 10?
Well, I was very young, but I was like a little white guy.
No, but we started early. Like, I was piping early.
What?
Yeah, I was piping year 9.
I bust at 16. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was about the same age.
Yeah, I was.
Ah, man. When Cassidy and 50 Cent came out,
Seriously?
gone with the wind. Yeah, we were gone, man.
I don't know what.
But we went to all boys school, innit?
Oh.
So the masculinity in school, like, tested.
We had mixture. We couldn't even get in like you nigga. Like, what? I don't know, what? What? That's crazy. I was in the park bench somewhere. Like, you know?
I thought that was all.
Yeah.
But
But carried the EastEnders girl?
Yeah, man. So from there, it was just a bit mad. I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
why would you remember it? Because you saw her get in his car.
I just don't know where you go to the papers with that.
Nah, I can never.
I'm joking.
I can never. I'll
Yeah,
never.
I wouldn't
Because I still got on WhatsApp and we're still friends with it.
Yes.
Yeah. We're still cool like that. You know, from there, like, energy, everything's about energy in life, innit?
Facts.
And so if you attract energy, people say, oh, this guy's got good energy. And they always keep cool with you, innit? So I never jeopardize anyone's privacy for anything.
I would
man.
never either.
And then plus you don't know who's who as well.
You see what I'm trying to say?
To another good relationship.
You see what I'm trying to say? And it's all about, as we say, networking, right? So, you know, certain people know certain people. You don't want to, like... I knew someone who was in Hollywood at the time, one of my good friends. He was in... I won't speak now, but he knew her as well at the time. We were on the same set. And I was like, bro, you know next? He's like, yeah, what? You don't want... Yeah. So you think to yourself, like, that's a bit crazy because, you know... Life is crazy. Everyone knows everyone now.
You do music now. How are you feeling about the music industry right now?
It's shocking.
Terrible.
Shocking.
Yeah, I
Bad,
clocked up
man.
with it.
UK music?
Yeah,
Forget
I
that
clocked
one.
up with it.
Forget that. You see what I'm trying to say?
But people find it weird because I do radio, but I said people I can't listen to these kids, like, they're talking nonsense.
They're talking absolute nonsense. You know what it is, yeah? Because you're a radio.
A few of them I do listen to, I'm not gonna lie.
Some tunes might bang, but you know you're a popular DJ, so you have to do what people want. But deep down, you think to yourself, what the fuck?
What am I listening to?
You see what I'm trying to say?
What's the substance?
It's
What
because
is
there's
it?
loads of kids running the industry. They're
But I
all
don't-
in their early 20s.
I understand, but I don't blame them though, because I'd rather you be
Yeah,
in
but you're
the
gonna- they're
studio
gonna-
talking rubbish than actually be in
But
the
that's all
road
they're
and
going
doing
to
it,
talk.
innit?
They can't talk about getting mortgages and having a hard time with mum when you bust at 18, 19. You never really
No,
saw your
Dave does
mum.
it though. Dave does it though, so why can't more people do it?
I thought Dave coming up mid our era though.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say, innit?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
late
it's
20s,
a late
innit?
20s,
Yeah,
nigga. Yeah.
True. But remember, Nas made it all night when he's like 16 or something.
But
Yeah,
that-
but
that
that
mindset-
era was still different.
that
That's
mindset's
a cracking
different. Yeah,
era
man.
where, you know...
True.
But
Yeah.
now, man, you know
But you
even
mean to tell me there's not one guy out there that's got uncle or cousin that's got wisdom and then like put you around him and talk.
this is the problem in
guidance.
society.
There
no?
must be at least one. There has to be one black person.
These
That's
youths
one.
now are not listening to anything. They're like, fuck it. I don't know
They've
what's
not
going
even
on.
lived. Even when they say bang bang went to your mum's house, like, baby, you're only 19. How long you been bang banging people for? Do you know what I mean? It's just like, it goes over my head.
It's mad right now. Kids aren't listening to anyone. They think they know it all now. So good luck. There's that wisdom.
But you know what? I watched something on my story where H or one of them have brought a house for their mum. So you know what? Whether it's crap or not, it's working.
Yeah, no.
And if I was managing somebody, whatever's selling, we're selling.
Personally,
Yeah.
I don't really like the white boys. I'm not gonna lie. HRD, I don't think they're
I
terrible.
don't-
One of them,
I
I do that. I like
I
one of
only
them,
like-
one of my videos, innit? I'm not gonna lie, yeah. But in terms of music wise, they're terrible.
You know why I like
I
RD?
don't think
Because
they're
what he's doing now is very smart.
And he keeps it real.
He's doing he's doing a sample game. I love the sample game. So, you know, I grew up on what's the Heat Makers, Dipset, Camp. So he's doing a little like bringing like the old school. I bring you flowers and doing all that cut up stuff.
I hate remakes. I hate remakes as well because
It takes a
that's
certain
a
kind of
legendary
someone
song.
to do a remix.
But that's a legendary song.
But
Why
you-
would you
Yeah,
destroy that?
but
I hear you on
It's
that.
like Bugsy Malone. He did a The Miss Dynamite song. Wild out.
Yeah,
but then look at what's his name, Burna Boy. He did it, and he.
The Tony Braxton song.
Yeah.
He did do
I
too
still
bad.
prefer the original.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the original, I'm fronting.
But I know what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying.
I know. Do you know? I'm looking at you because I'm trying to think about her song, the original. When you said the original of Tony Braxton.
You forgot the original. You remember the?
No, but I don't remember the song.
Oh
yeah.
How does it go again?
You were the man enough for me. Yeah, that one.
Oh, that video banged as well. I still remember in the red top, in the red back.
But she got beef from it though. She got
yeah.
Of course, she can't. Big Tony Braxton. She has to get a little card. She probably asked for 50%. You stay there.
I just want to still feel motivated. Still do music now then, or
yeah,
so what type? Sorry,
I do grime innit. I do grime.
Okay.
I done obviously. I got a single out with Featurin from obviously Featurin from Powell. Featurin's a big.
I like Featurin because again, I think he's still got arguably the best intro to a song that I've ever heard in my life.
All day.
You're barking up the wrong tree. Spotlights on me. Style of the Featurin. How in the moon? How you gonna bust it?
But there's no room.
Come on, see. And that's
Yeah.
cultural. Like that's mad. Like it's legendary. Like
Legendary.
And like so grime now. I've stayed away from it for a while. I've got an EP coming out probably end of May times. And the remix for Old Boy Batman. Big up 10 Dixon. Big up Ghostly. These are the new school artists that are coming through, and they're kind of sticking to that kind of root of where they come from in terms of grime. But a lot of guys now are a bit like, I don't really want to listen to. I don't really, it's hard to find the new school guys that are sticking to the roots of everything.
Why don't they do drill?
You see what I'm trying to say? Again, we're on this stage of popular music, right? So everyone wants to do what's popular and what makes money. But artistry is about you being true to your identity and displaying it in a way of music or format of art, whatever you want to do. But people are just like, bang, where's my money at?
Do you think grime's gonna come back?
It's come. Really?
I don't think it's gonna come back. I think pop's not gonna come back either.
TikTok,
R&B will come back. Hip hop's never left. But
Afrobeat's
pop
never
and
left.
grime, but Afrobeat's left. It's not and pianos. It's.
Yeah, he was saying. Yeah, he was saying.
And
Yeah.
piano's
House
more-
is never gonna leave. There's something about house that's never gonna
It's
leave.
Oibo, that's why House will never leave.
Yeah, I do think.
But I can't see grime or pop ever coming back. I couldn't see another Britney Spears doing those movements. Well, yeah, I couldn't see it. I just can't.
What's Sam
see it.
Smith?
Did you hear about what that woman said to him? Said about him?
Oh, he's just crazy. I can't
That
listen to
woman, she said that she
Now.
doesn't care if he's overweight or da-da-da. How dare he come out like that and da-da-da-da. He looks sick. You know that woman that everyone kind of hates, the white lady with blonde hair.
Oh, what's her name? I forgot
She's
her
always
name now.
back as well, and she wears glasses sometimes. She's always cussing people.
I know you're talking. What's her
She's
name,
got
man?
Twitter fingers.
Oh, she got banned from Twitter recently, didn't she?
I don't know.
I forgot her name now, man.
Because she's very
like
out there.
She's just like there's two genders.
No, I
That's
just
what
want to do you find it hard then, like to do music because of today's society now, because of everything?
very hard, man. And you know what it is? When you do any kind of music, you want people to hear it, right? And the way people are chopping up music now is very digestible. It's very quick and easy. It's like next.
And this is what Beyonce was saying. She says she remembers the days where you could release an album every 2 years.
Yeah,
and now, if you're not releasing a song every month, you're yesterday.
You're finished. It's very like everyone's chopping.
But then you have people like Jay Huss, where we are begging for the next album, where he drops every 4 years.
That's just talent, man.
There you go.
That's just talent.
Yeah,
I hear what you're saying.
he's the
But
only.
again, he's
I've
just
never
indifferent.
cheated in my life, but that's one person that I would risk it for a biscuit.
But again, like
You want me to take you to Shard and pay for your meal?
No, I've already done something.
Oh, so you're gonna so J House.
Nando's. I hate Nando's.
You hate Nando's? Why are you going Nando's then?
I just hate it.
Sorry, my guy.
No. That's what you're saying, because when you hear a song and you've got 10 people singing a song, you think it's the same person, but it's just 10 different people, isn't it?
See
But
what I'm
someone like
saying?
Jay Huss, he's different, isn't it?
Very different.
That's
Yeah,
why
Dave could go away and come back.
That's why I prefer
as
people
well.
that's outside of the UK, like Millions. I like Millions because he's different,
Who?
isn't it? Millions, isn't it? The one from Birmingham. But I like
Millions
out
is
London,
good,
innit?
man. I like him.
I feel like Bugs Malone. another
Bugs
guy,
Malone.
like,
Who?
on it. Bugs
No,
Malone from
no,
Manchester.
That's crazy. No, Bucks in London.
Yeah, the show.
That's,
My name is Tallulah.
that's crazy.
I love it. I probably watched it when I was like 2 years old.
Man
So,
like Bugsy.
Who should we, me and Jada, look out for then in terms of music that's coming out then?
Music eyes. Ooh.
Other than yourself.
Yeah.
Look up Illa Rocks. This guy is one of my friends. He's really good in terms of like, it's more of a futuristic kind of like, how can I say? It's a very unique sound, and he's got like EP coming out. He's been working on hearing some of the samples on it. Amazing. Like it's different in terms of like what we're digesting right now. It's really good shit. Pretty good. I swear, sorry.
Anyone else?
Yeah. Anyone else? Boy, I don't want to shout anyone out, man.
Ooh. Tricky.
I'll remain mute.
Reality TV, would you ever do that?
Yes.
100%, I can see it.
Something's pending.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Me too.
Something's pending.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What, married at first sight?
I can't say.
Oh, you can't say, yeah?
I can't, but watch
if you
out.
do love at first sight, it's over between you.
But something's pending.
And I will drag you.
That's what I'm worried about. It's just media people. Is he would
No,
come.
you're going to get that blue tick on IG and that.
Oh, fuck that, man. It's just, yeah.
You're right, man.
But yeah, something's pending, man. Inshallah.
It's not. You're not doing a dating show. That's all I want.
No. I can't do that.
That's cool.
None of that Love Island.
Okay, cool. As long as it's not dating.
But
In terms of UK culture,
Yeah.
in terms of the black community, what would you like to see?
what, in terms of artists or like
In
development?
General, for us as a community in general.
I think we, as a black community, like, you know how Asians move, yeah? We need to move like that. You know, like the Asian community.
How can we when you lot going off further reads?
Ah, here we go.
But it's true.
we'll
Not just
tell-
black men, black women as well.
You know what it is?
My mum's one of them.
You see what I'm trying to say? Because the
They
Asian...
stick. You can't compare us to Asians because Asians stick to themselves.
And this is the-
Chinese does.
But you know what it is, yeah? It's like, with the Asian community, I rate them so much because when they find out that this cup is selling for £5, they go tell their friend and they have to, you know, they stick in between each other, right? When a black man makes money, they're not going to tell the other black man how they're making money. Because you know what? We've got this house slave mentality where...
Why don't you set the trend?
Of course, I'm one of many, but how many billions of black men are there?
It doesn't matter as long as you do your job.
Of course you can,
it's
but
cool.
pragmatically, it's not going to help, is it really?
I don't know. I
Because
think on a smaller
we've got-
scale, and hopefully.
We've got a house, I can't say the M-word mentality, where I'm in the house being a slave and the other guy's picking cotton outside. But I'm so comfy in the house, I'm not going to tell my man how to come inside the house and be a house slave with me, you know? In the end of the day, we're still feeding into someone else's pocket. But if we stick together and we start to expand as a nation, not even a nation, as a race, but no one's doing that. Asians have done that where they're like, yo, this is how you bust, this is how you do it. And they're multiplying and they're monopolizing the market, right? Black people ain't doing that. And regardless of, like, you going back on your point about relationships, right? Why is it so harder for a black man wants to be with a black woman, right? But she demands so much from the black man that he's thinking, what's the point? What am I getting from this? And not you, some, right? Some. And they're demanding so much from the black man, they're thinking, rah, Sally or Godrita or whatever her name is. That
anything. She wants good dick.
do you see what I'm trying to say? And she's even giving him money and funding him to do what he needs to do. And you're asking me to take to the shard and you're telling me, what job are you doing? When, as a black man...
Are you trying to quote me?
No.
I hear you get the 12 questions in there.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? And
I know that.
you're asking so much from me, and we're both in a minority, and we're struggling to even get... Even when we're in the top jobs, right? We're getting looked down by the white person, or whoever's in the top job, looking at our job, you know? It's hard for us to get our bread, but you're demanding from me as my own sister to do X, Y, and Z.
I also feel like you feel pressured to do more for us as well.
No, but you demand more, though.
I've had a guy that doesn't have nothing, and I mean nothing. I mean, like, he had to go and see his child, and I've had to throw £5 out of the window to get you there. And he broke down, and he felt like he was whatless. And that had nothing to do with what I was saying.
Of course, and you're...
So I do feel like you lot feel more obligated to give us more, because you do see us as your mums. You do see us as your aunts.
I agree with that.
So the pressure's on yourselves as well. I don't think you can put it all on us.
I'm not all on you, but like I always say this example. Say, for example, you wanted to buy a Mercedes, right? You're going to go to the Mercedes dealer and he's like, okay, I've got 20 grand, for example. I've got 20 grand to spend. He's like, no, I can only accept 30 grand. Then you say, okay, I'm going to shop around, and then you go to BMW, for example. They're like, listen, we can give it for you for 18, similar car, and we'll give you X, Y, and Z more. Who are you going to pick?
18 grand.
There you go. And that's how it goes with men as well. We want peace of mind and someone's going to make our life easier.
No, I agree.
And
you lot do like an easy life. I can admit
because there's
that.
so much pressure on us, like, as a black man. How much
It's so-
It's killing us every
They're
single
killing
day.
us like every
It's
day.
so weird. When the white woman's with a white guy, she boys him up. You've been around Bromley girls.
Yeah.
And when you go up Essex, their wife wears the trousers. Oh,
course.
what do you mean? Go out, she'll just have the babies. She
Yeah,
will,
but they got
she will
bunches-
say,
they-
I'm a
they got
stay-at-home
bunches
mum,
already.
and her youngest child is 13.
I always say the
So you
example.
find it strange that they can do that to their men, and their men still stick to them.
Always example. A guy, my guy, man, like, the most friendliest people on a night out is white people.
Oh,
Big
100.
facts.
All the
Big
time.
facts.
I'm
All the
gonna.
time.
Big
People wanna
facts.
hate me. I
All the
prefer
time.
being around them. 100%.
And-
And
See
you know what it
dancing in the
is?
time, dance like how you
You
dance
see what I'm
as
saying?
well.
And you know, sorry,
No,
to tell you what,
it's
and you,
just their niceness.
and you know why? Because they have to worry about money. Money's okay for them. They're not worrying. As a black
No,
man,
but even if they are, you can go to a pub down the road where,
Yeah.
where the beers are £3.50.
But-
They can tell you that they're broke, but you know what? But don't worry, John, I got you this
but
week.
you know what it is, yeah? Because that whatever the benefit scheme they're making, it's fine. Money's not a big problem for us, for them. For the black man, it's like, oh my God, it's harder to get that money.
They got generational wealth.
Do you see what? We ain't got generational
No, but they ain't got no money.
But even then,
Babe, go to Downham where they're all at. They're all on benefit. Oh, yeah, listen, John, I don't get paid until next Friday. Oh, it's all right, Susie, here you go. Like, they're quite open about their brokenness as well. I love that.
Yeah,
But
I think
black people
we
aren't, though.
have to sell certain things because we have to.
You see?
We have to. Have to. I don't think they have to sell because they have to, personally, isn't it?
They choose
I think
to.
yeah, they choose to.
They
think
choose
what-
to.
what
If
is-
a
they
black
need
man,
to- yeah, we
a black,
need to do
a
it.
black man can work hard and still be at the position of John, right? John chooses not to, and still has the PS5, still has enough
Yeah,
council.
I
You know-
do agree with that.
Do you see what I'm trying to say?
I
So
do
when
agree
you go on a night out, they're like, I ain't really looking at you like that because I know I got money like that, so they can socialize. You know?
Yeah, like I go to a pub and they've just come from work straight there in their work gear. Black people, me, they have to go home. I have to cream myself. I have to get in the shower. They don't care. The most richest boys that I know, white boys, wear the most dirtiest Air Jordans in the world.
It's true, look at Adam
They
Sandler.
don't care.
You see?
Then you have my son saying, "Oh, but I remember my cousin. You'd only wear what's it called? Air Forces once or twice. One crease, and he's giving them
Chucked them
away.
out.
Do you understand? Go around. Remember, I'm down the road from one of the best private schools in the world. And if you see the way they dress, I don't care about their school bags. That's where these kids in Peckham Road,
But-
they want to have Nike and this and that. They don't give
But
a
the problem is, we're like I say to black people, we're like the new slaves, innit? You know, we're investing in our Jordans. We're investing in this because to look a certain way, you know?
But that does go back historically.
It
though, 'cause
does.
If you look at our history, the more gold you were, the higher you were. You know, other cultures, they had piercings. So we've always been almost like peacocks, I feel like, black people, that we do show our wealth, but we're not wealthy
This is
right
big,
now, so don't
big,
show nothing.
Big point. And that's what you said there was generational wealth is the key to everything, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
You know?
striving for.
Do you see what I'm trying to?
100%.
Because obviously back in the 70s or 80s, you couldn't buy property as a black man. And what they'll do, they'll get in their white friends to go there. And remember back, you know the history,
No,
right?
not all the time. No. Because most people, remember, Jamaica's come here and got council flats, and then the factor, she gave people the right to buy. So it wasn't about colour.
But
And that was also to bankrupt people as well, because what they would do was giving it to anybody. They didn't have enough money a month to cover it, and then the bank gets back their shit plus the money is spent, and then put you back in the can. So it was like a cycle,
mad cycle.
you know. But we were. It wasn't really a kind of thing, especially when Thatcher came out. We could get it. Your money just had to be good.
Yeah, but we invest generational wealth. Like we'll all be good. Like like your kids will be good. Everyone this is what like the old boys doing right now. They got generational wealth. They're cool. They're chilling. Like what are you talking about?
But you know what? I don't feel like they're chilling, especially the ones that are in their 30s. They're grinding hard. They took their 90s, 21s, they pissed away. 25 started to get kind of serious. And coming towards 30, they're trying to take Daddy's business from him now. They've got to prove to Daddy they're better.
That their parents own.
Simple.
Yeah.
And
That's where I
for them, it's a choice. We ain't got no choice.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying,
They have a choice to be like, I don't feel like working today.
Yeah,
I
but then
feel like I
have you
want to be
seen when their
lazy
parents
today.
cut them off?
Yeah.
What? They have a
Yeah, but that's
nervous
like when friends start
breakdown.
committing suicide and
You know
like,
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But still, the government got them. Don't get it twisted for a minute,
We've
man.
got 4 minutes left. Anything you get off your chest before we leave?
Oh, is it 11 o'clock?
It was 11. Wow,
yeah.
time
It's
just.
staring into your eyes.
Wow,
baby.
time just flew like that,
Yeah, I
man.
thought it's nice
Let the
being
people
around
know,
me.
man.
no.
Here we go.
We got so much to talk about. I didn't know the time went like that. I'm sorry, guys, man. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
I can't help it. My areolas are massive. I've got big areolas with very small nipples.
God help me. You know, man. Thank you guys listening. Catch me on Vigor TV, YouTube, all platforms, and like always get into more in terms of like the female kind of perspective of things in terms of like how
Stop talking for us.
I'm not talking for you. I'm talking about everybody about
Pipe
houses.
bomb.
But a pipe bomb all day. But I can't. Time permits me to but. Check me out on YouTube. You'll find more good stuff and good content.
I think you should just get me on your platform and be quiet. I think you should let me come on there.
Yeah, we're filming again. Jump on, man.
I just want to do one. I don't want to do podcasts anymore, but I just want to do one with you.
Fair. That's game. The game is
One
a game.
time only,
My
man.
guy has to be on there as well, man. You can't just.
Yeah, well, no, Jay don't like really doing
Really?
all of that.
Huh?
You don't like doing podcasts now?
No, I don't mind. I don't mind, innit?
If someone invites me, he'll come.
Okay, cool.
But it's not his thing.
I don't beg it.
Ah,
I will
fair.
never beg
Am
it.
I begging it right now?
No, I'm just saying in general though. I'll never like message someone saying, let me come.
Oh,
Nah,
no.
that's weird. That's
But
weird.
you probably had that before, though, innit? Like, right, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I
It's a bit
wouldn't do
weird.
that.
Like, I've always been invited. Or people like, I'll
And like,
tell
I've
you
had people on
coming.
the show, like, right,
Yeah,
they're
so if
talking
you
to-
don't hit me up after this, I wouldn't just creepy up here and say, oh, what, can I come? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't.
No, I think most normal people wouldn't do. Yeah, hopefully.
And again, I've had people on the show that they're talking to them online, but as soon as they come on the mic, they're like,
Yeah, we've had
That's
some.
all right,
It's,
yeah.
you
That's
know
it.
what? Out of 100, we've only had about 3.
yeah, I know. But
Where
that's
like
the
I
thing, innit?
literally feel like I'm trying to.
Pull things
That's
out from you, innit?
hard. That's
Yeah.
hard work.
It's horrible. Or you ask the question, it's like, I don't really want to discuss that. Oh, I don't really want to. You have a child,
Well,
don't really want to discuss
I
that.
ask you the question, like, why are you
That's
referring
mad,
to? Yeah,
like-
no, it's happening, innit? But it's part of the game, though, innit?
But you need to come back next year because there's more I need to ask you.
There's
We'll
much
probably be
more.
back
There's so much
together.
more I want to
Do
talk
part
to.
two. Can do
I
part
want to
two.
do. There's so much more to get into. Next time I was
part
trying to.
two.
We used to
Can
structure.
Can we
it,
go back to the therapy?
We used to go back to so much on the show. Let's-
do part two.
Yeah, we need to, please.
part two.
I'd be.
What, you want to come in about a month? Should we
Yeah,
schedule for about a
schedule
month?
this, man.
Do part two.
Because there's so much we used to get into. Like, it was,
do part two.
time
No
wasn't
problem.
there.
How
I
many
was like,
dates do you think we would go on before then?
But it's time to show us before we leave, man.
yeah, Bigger Me TV on Insta, on Facebook, on YouTube. Subscribe, show some love, and yeah, man, big up to you, man. Of course, Tipsy Talk all day. Big up, big up, big up, big up.
Jeez. Jada, should I
Yeah,
show some?
Jada Styles everywhere. Love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming. I appreciate
Mucho
it.
gracias.
Here you go.
De nada, cariño.
Jeez, because she speaks.